are live.
Okay.
And the socials post has been made. The countdown timer.
Yay.
All right. Now that we have hot mics, got to say something controversial.
Oh no. It's just like
Pineapple
the
on pizza
knuckles.
actually fucking slap.
It's like just the knuckles, like oh no.
Oh no, not that.
Oh no.
Weird having my second monitor sideways now. Used to be vertical.
Supposed to that like vertical, like legal tablet on the side of your screen thing going on.
Yeah, that's what I used to have, and then I got this this new it's like two arms that you clamp on the back side of your desk, and you can move your screens around as you would like. But now
cool.
Since there's no stands and I can actually extend my monitors out, I actually have my second monitor also sideways.
It's nice having a monitor size, like phone screen type of thing sitting next to your main monitor, huh?
Dude, before I got my second monitor, that's what I was doing to keep up with like Twitch chat and stuff, was like I would have it on the Twitch app in the stream manager, and I would just have my phone like propped up.
Oh man, I did that for so long before just taking my laptop and doing the same thing. Oh, the phone is brutal.
The phone is very brutal.
I'm 21 years old. I can still barely see the tiny ass letter.
What the hell? Everybody
Look, I'm 30, okay? Like I have terrible eyesight to begin with. I couldn't do that. That's why I have to get like the biggest fucking phone possible just to be able to use it. I'm fucking blind. I have a Pro Max for a reason.
Crank that fucking text size, the font size.
Everybody raid Gil.
Okay, I'm not that old.
Everybody do it right now.
I said 30. I'm not a boomer.
Oh jeez. Wait, am I a boomer?
I don't know, are you?
No.
I hope not. Huh?
No,
I
not
don't
if you're a
think you
boomer.
are.
I don't think
anybody
so.
here is a boomer. I think Gen X is like the max.
Yeah.
And even then, I'm not sure.
Well, because sometimes also
Gen X
boomer
is
is
generally
like
to the max.
also sometimes boomer is like a mindset. It's people who are like, you know, a fuddy duddy and like don't want to, you know.
Yeah. I don't know
People
how
use the
old you
word fuddy duddy.
are, but I don't.
No!
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly that.
Wah, wah, wah.
Ever since I became a father, I've caught myself saying some boomer ass shit.
I will say that I have some boomer. I have some boomer mentality when it comes to certain things, like physical media, for an example.
Well, I don't think that's a boomer take. I think that's just the correct take. Because
That it
physical
just
media is forever, and the only reason they want us to change to digital is
Because so they can take it.
exactly.
Yeah, they don't want us to own anything.
Oh, I got bad
Exactly.
news. It's not forever. Those things have a shelf life.
They do have a shelf life. Totally.
Okay, but
Nothing
guess
is
what?
forever.
Some fool can't decide suddenly one day that my copy of Shrek 2 doesn't exist anymore
Yeah.
because they
Like
fucking-
they did with that Wile E. Coyote movie that was supposed to come
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like
I'm
crazy.
still
There
pissed
was-
about that.
yeah, there was so many people who worked so hard on that, and then the
They just
big
went,
company, the people
nah.
with the money, they just like, nah, we don't wanna.
Yeah, or the fact that like all the like 2 or 3 companies that own all the streaming services at this point are like banding together to make bundles and shit so that they can
Yeah.
basically just bring cable TV back, but without having to pay anybody royalties again.
Totally.
Oh man, this is what the hot mic is for, getting heated.
Oh jeez.
The way that I see it is, if buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing.
Exactly.
Hey,
Listen,
From the
I-
resident rogue, I don't consider stealing to be stealing half the time if it's from the right
Yeah.
people.
Says the
right,
rogue.
exactly. Listen. You cannot. It is always morally accessible to steal from multi-billion-dollar companies,
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Yeah,
Yep.
buy local.
which is
steal
why I've
corporate,
never
get right
paid
TV
for my
ad.
own Photoshop subscription.
Gil's got it right. Buy local, steal corporate.
It goes without saying.
Uh-huh.
Why I say it every time.
Every Tim.
Especially when they're stealing from us constantly with fucking tax loopholes and
Dude.
all that bullshit.
Talk
Dude,
your shit,
tax
King.
loopholes and then also wage theft for
Oh,
like
don't even get me
it's the
started.
biggest crime of like the last century. It was just
It
huge
is.
amounts of wage theft.
Statistically, it is the biggest crime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Chad.
Hi, Chad.
Hi, Chad. Yep,
Hello, hi, Chad.
we are officially out of the hot mic pre-stream.
All right, everybody, shut up. No more politics.
Oh.
We're Christian Minecraft server.
It's just silly.
Okay, so
fantasy
now back
game.
to this game where we want to kill the king in this town that we're in. Yeah,
I don't
totally
think-
not political.
I
I don't know if we've all agreed on that yet, but
Well, we
I'm
want to.
all in.
It's just we can't do it right now.
Much to my
I feel like
chagrin.
we all want to.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like anymore
just like to
doing like the hot mic pre-stream and then moving to the kitchen table is very similar to like you guys knocked on the door and I went over and opened it. It's like, hey, come on in, and like we're talking as we're like just standing around the living room, and then we finally
Kinda,
go back
yeah.
into the kitchen and sit down.
whoever the poor motherfucker is that walks in first, these goddamn motherfucking companies and their bullshit ass.
At that point, it's like I go to reach for the door and then TV Head just kicks it down. These fucking corporations.
It's these motherfuckers.
These goddamn corpos and their
And their shit and their
existing.
fuck.
Oh god. Anyways, welcome to part 11 of the Ring of Arorynn, an original Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign. I am your GM for the night, Gil Swamp Guy. Happy to have everybody here. Happy to have my players here with me. Sitting immediately next to me, we have TV Head playing Hadar.
Who will be voiced tonight by Lewis Black, wiggling fingers everywhere, and this is how you're getting screwed, and we're all fucked. Okay, sorry, no, I'm just kidding.
I fucking love
not
Lewis
Lewis Black.
I honestly would have feared for your vocal cords if you did that for 4 hours straight.
Holy shit. I don't know
Just
how
the
that guy's
occasional
still
screaming.
alive. I thought he exploded 10 years ago.
Next to TV Head, we have Dawnmakuu playing Solus.
Hello.
He's back,
Speaking
boys.
aloud.
He's
I'm back.
He's back from beating the shit out of people in back alleys.
Where did I go?
We don't know
He had a
either.
bit of a Zorro moment.
Yeah, you just blacked out. Just punching people.
Got a
Just blacked
little
out,
too
woke
drunk
up.
before the back alley fights.
That sounds canonical.
Yeah.
It really does. Sitting next to Dawn, we have Ace Glurnk playing Ace.
Hold on. Zeb Striker, go crazy.
What?
What?
Sorry, in the chat.
Oh no, not again.
Listen, I can't get flamed on TikTok anymore over that shit.
Oh no.
I don't have a trainer pass
You
yet.
don't
I
have
know.
a trainer pass.
How
get fucked.
how
Don't worry,
how,
I'll catch it
realistically
for
how
you.
how bad was it, Gil? I gotta know.
Oh, it's just
How about
somebody
it was
being
like-
like, if my GM did this, I'd be pretty pissed off.
Oh well, fuck them.
I'll catch it for you, Ace. And
Thank
then,
you.
and then next to Ace, we have Vori playing Vaeri.
How's it going?
Oh, jeez. All right. So, before we get into things, next weekend there's not going to be a tabletop stream. I'm still working out what I would like to do. So just follow Twitter, and I'll let you know what's up with that. But on the what day is that? The 22nd, I believe, is going to be my Monster Hearts one shot. Used with players from Project Open Table. By the way, speaking of Project Open Table, hit !pot in the chat and you'll get a little brief description about what we're about and a link to come join us. And then on the 29th is going to be the next episode of Chrono Core. So yeah, stick around for all those. July, I'm still figuring out some planning and stuff. But that's what we got coming up as of so far. With all that being said, you guys ready to get into this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I have 2 questions.
What are your questions?
Where did this feather token, this bird feather token, come from in my inventory, and where's my spiritual weapon spell?
Hadar made
Oh.
the tokens.
Okay.
Oh
and I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
What are the tokens for?
So
They turn
you-
into bird.
yeah. It's literally a bird token. So like because it's made by Hadar, it's like instead of a feather, it looks like a hexagonal coin, and it's a magical item, one use consumable. You put it up to your mouth, and you speak someone's name in some place, and you record a message for them that is up to a minute long. It will turn into a tiny mechanical sparrow that will fly to that destination, attempt to find that person, and relay that 1 minute message to them.
Holy.
And this was when we were about to go all our separate ways and do our different things. Hadar was like, take one of these with you, and if you get into a really bad spot, you can call one of us, and like have them
Right.
come try and get you. Well, he said, "Come call me," because I'm not doing anything. Essentially, I was I was crafting the whole time,
Yeah.
basically.
That boy's slapping a hammer for 6 hours.
Yeah.
I have a follow-up question. Can it be a magpie instead of a sparrow?
I mean, some kind of tiny little bird, a thrush. It would have to be kind of small.
I mean, it could just
So
be
if
a
a
magpie, but
magpie is
miniature.
small, yeah, if
I
a
want mine
magpie
to be
is
a
small,
hummingbird.
a little hummingbird would be perfect. Yeah.
All right, so
Okay, no more questions.
Session recap. Last time, you guys had made your way out into the world to try to get the attention of the Badgers, who was the gang that attacked you and the last living Celestial. You shook a guy down, or that was the session before, is when you shook the guy down to be your inside man. But as you went out and you met a colorful cast of characters, from the religious zealot with a sign,
Sign Lord.
Yeah, that I totally remember.
and the guy who pisses in potted plants at a certain bar.
Who we got Sign Lord to beat up.
You got Sign Lord to beat him up.
Yeah.
I need to stop missing sessions. All the stuff happens when I'm gone. What the fuck?
So basically, Sign
Go ahead.
Lord had a sign. He was screaming, "Don't raise the undead." But essentially, like, that was his whole spiel. It angers, I don't remember the god, but whatever.
Pharasma.
Don't Pharasma, thank you. Don't raise the undead. And we kind of passed him, and we didn't make a thing out of it. And then we went to a bar where we helped out the barkeep by essentially throwing out one of the rowdy patrons who pissed in a pot numerous times. And because he was so ugly and like shit-faced, I screamed, "It's a zombie," in earshot of the guy who was screaming about raising the dead. And then he came and beat him up with his sign.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
a
was pretty
blast.
wild.
The barkeep found it very funny and was very helpful from then on out.
Yeah, you guys made a friend out of
Just
it.
hold at our first bar.
It was
Can't
not our
believe
first
this.
foray. We did kill a man in the first bar. Well, Vaeri killed a man.
Vanny
in the
killed a
first
man in the
bar.
first bar.
Then he accidentally
Right.
one-shotted a guy trying to start a fight.
Straight up, just murked a dude for no
Oh, you
reason.
killed that guy?
Yeah, you killed that guy.
Yeah, with my fist.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just
So-
Vori shows up at a bar, talks some shit, puts their fist into somebody's face and embeds it there, turns it to paste, removes it, leaves, explains nothing.
Gil, you need to make your NPC stronger, my guy.
Don't say that.
Don't say
really?
that. Don't say
Son of
that.
a bitch, man.
Hold on, pulling up a sticky note
Do not
now.
taunt
No,
the
no.
GM.
Pulling up a sticky note now. Make
No.
This is
NPCs
just what you get for
kick
having all this fun
ass.
without me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have that saved.
Solus
Granted,
requests.
it was complete-
Right,
it was
right. It's Solus requests.
Yeah.
Yes,
Kick
in
Solus.
big bold glittery letters.
But only for Solus.
Correct.
Everybody else
Solus
gets little peons, and Solus gets the boss
Yeah.
purposely 1v1 Solus.
Yeah.
As long as he's within two sizes above my size. That's fine.
So after that, the bartender actually had some of the Badgers come in as their customers, and you got to meet with some of the Badgers who we're going to go and check out the Celestials' hideout to make sure that everything has been taken, and your initiation into the Badgers depends on what you found there. So fortunately enough for you guys, you got to find out where their hideout was. So you went, you scouted around, you found a hidden room in the basement.
I passed a DC 30 thievery check. I just want to remember that.
You absolutely did.
Yep.
And then you guys found a lot of cool shit in there. And some bad shit, but mostly cool shit.
So it evens out.
Yeah. And then once you guys found that, you've also found basically a lead box that looked big enough to hold a nice stack of documents or a book or something. You took that home with you after none of you could open it.
We all tried, man.
And you made your way back to the Clumsy Cookie. You took your rest, and now it is morning, and this is where the session begins.
So if we rested and whatnot, I should have all of my spell slots, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let me just fix this real quick. There we go.
Before anything, I would like to kind of gather everybody into one of our rooms. I don't care which one. Just I want to get the whole party in a singular closed space.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull out the spacious pouch that we got.
Oh, right.
And I kind of look to Hadar. And I go, if I flip this inside out, what are the odds we all die?
Well, doing some math, and he like gives an actual number for that. That is
That's
like
what
a
I'm hoping.
non-zero, more than 1%, less than 2% chance.
I like those odds. Anybody got a problem with that?
Have to be in the room.
I mean, I guess not, but like, I feel like I get your share of the loot in here if you're not.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry?
Say again, Vori.
Less than 2%, you say? He says to Hadar.
That's the current projection, yes.
So we're all in agreement?
Sure.
What are the odds that causes a rift that takes us home?
Oh, well, that is, and I don't know, geez, like less than 1%,
I was gonna
more
say,
than
Buddy
0.
starts by 0.0000000.
Yeah.
He's just still going.
Yeah,
So it's a possibility.
I mean, it's entirely possible.
We're talking about pulling a 5-star in Genshin levels of small percentages.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I take the bag and I kind of hold it over the floor where there's no like bed or anything, and I just kind of send it.
All right, you flip the bag inside out.
Oh boy, here we go.
And at first nothing happens, but then a short sword falls out, just like out of nowhere. Like it just apparates and a short sword clatters onto the floor.
2 short swords in the bag.
And then a weasel
What the?
It's a bag of weasels.
pops out and lands on the floor, looks around at the 4 of you, and then starts immediately looking for an escape route.
I want to catch it.
And then another weasel pops out.
Oh no.
And then
when the
another
second-
weasel pops out.
Okay,
Oh,
by the
no.
third
Weasels
one,
start
I'm-
rapidly coming.
Oh god,
I want to catch
Why,
as many weasels as possible.
And,
I
and pretty soon 50 weasels have apparated in your
Oh.
hotel
Are you
room.
shitting
my
me?
ball.
Are you
Oh.
being funny? What the hell?
Fuck.
I am being funny. I am not shitting you. And
I
the
want a
longer you hold
weasel.
the bag open, the
well, by the
inside
time-
out.
By the time 50
Okay,
get out,
maybe
I'm
stop.
trying to flip the friggin' bag back in.
All right, you flip the bag back in, and the weasels stop apparating.
Tell me
And
what to
you-
roll to catch a weasel.
The floor of your hotel room, you can't see the floor through the weasels.
You can't see the floors
Put
from
like
the trees.
a chair up next to it.
There's so many weasels. It should be a really easy roll to grab one, right? I'm not joking, Gil. I want a weasel.
You know what? Give me athletics to see if you can grab one of these weasels.
Ah, my favorite one. All right. All right. Show me the weasel.
Nice.
For a 26,
take
yeah,
that.
you absolutely grab a weasel.
Yay!
You have a weasel now.
But now there's 49
Hello?
other weasels still occupying the floor, rapidly
Okay.
looking for a way out.
All right.
Yeah, open a window and push a chair up next to it.
Yeah, and with that, all the weasels like see the open window and they start just
Oh.
funneling out of the room.
Ah,
my
damn,
God.
my plan. All right, that works.
We just released what could possibly be an invasive species into the middle of a city. Just FYI.
That's life, you know?
Fair enough.
Sometimes you release 49 weasels into the city.
Yes. Yes, 49. As I pet my weasel.
Well, oddly
Um,
enough, I had not accounted for that possibility.
So, if anybody wants to make a pretty easy check to determine what the hell this thing is.
Bag of weasels. Arcana.
Well,
Yeah,
not
I'll-
anymore. We
I'll
let
allow
all the weasels
Arcana,
go.
sure.
Oh, hell, I could give you perception to tell you it's a bag of weasel.
I
No, go
can't.
ahead.
I'm distracted with the weasel I caught.
Oh my goodness.
An 11's good enough after seeing what happened. So yes, this is a bag of weasels. It is an actual cursed item. It appears to be and functions as a Type 1 spacious pouch until you try to retrieve an item from the bag. Whenever you retrieve an item from the bag of weasels, roll a DC 11 flat check, and on a success, you retrieve the item as normal, but on a failure, the item you retrieve is transformed into a weasel. This does not affect artifacts, cursed items, or any other hard-to-destroy items. And yeah, it is literally just a weasel. It has weasel statistics. It has no loyalty to you. Typically attempts to escape as quickly as possible. If it is counteracted, it transforms back into the original item that was taken out of it. If it dies or is slain, the weasel disappears and the item is permanently destroyed.
Wait, so all of those things that fell out were items?
And you just released all of them into the
Ah,
city.
damn!
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, technically, they probably weren't really good items because the
Well-
thing said that, you know, magical items or whatever can't be affected, right?
They used to be items.
Yeah, I mean, you could change it back, but
Does anybody have
How?
like a dispel magic or a counteract ability?
no.
So let me go ahead and put the bag of weasels into your inventory, Ace.
I appreciate you, King.
I
enjoy that.
hope Gil, give me like meta information here. What is the chance of me if I dedicate all of my time to taming this weasel to be my friend?
Honestly, I think it's a very real possibility.
Fuck yes.
Ooh.
I want to say, I think anybody can have a pet.
But it doesn't
I'm pretty
really
sure
do
anybody can
anything
have a
without
pet.
the
Anybody can have a pet. I will allow
Yeah.
anybody to have a pet.
I want to
base.
make
But
this my
keep in
pet.
mind, the pet can also
Wait.
be targeted.
Wait a
And
minute.
that's all I'll
What
say.
if
I-
Solus caught the one weasel? That's a cool item.
We'll never find out because Solus wants the weasel.
Wow.
Wait till we walk into an anti-magic field and suddenly goes.
Okay, and here's the question: Does it change back?
According to the information I have, no.
No. Oh, okay.
Unless
All right,
you
I'm
use,
I'm setting
unless
myself up for
the-
failure.
Unless the weasel is counteracted.
Oh, okay. So like, but that is dispel
Could-
magic a counteract, or is that a different set of?
Counteract checks compare the power of two forces and determine which defeats the other. When attempting a counteract check, add the relevant skill modifier or other appropriate modifiers against the target's DC. You can use a spellcasting ability modifier. What you can counteract depends on the check result and the target. Essentially, I would say that if you did use Dispel Magic on this weasel, it would turn back into its original item.
I see. Keep that in mind.
Listen, I've known this weasel for about 4 seconds, but I would do anything for this creature. If anything were to happen to it, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
What if it's
Right
an
then.
athletics plus 2 belt? Have you considered that?
What you do is you make sure that you like kill the remainder of the weasels that are in there.
Excuse me? Oh,
Hold on, to get the items back of whatever they are.
Well, you're not supposed. If you kill them, then the items.
the
disappear.
item dies.
Oh, I'm sorry. How do you get the item back again? You have to.
You have to counteract it with
you have
like
to
dispel
counteract
magic
it.
or some
Okay.
other means.
I see. Okay,
If the
so
weasel
like
dies,
you know,
the item's destroyed.
try to maybe do that and whatever amount of weasels that are left. But then from then on, all you do is like you put like wooden tokens into the bag so that they turn into weasels, and then you just have weasels on demand.
You could do that, yes.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like you all
Streaming
plan
service?
on. That sounds like you all plan on Solus's weasel dying at some point and doing the thing that you would do with kids with goldfish and just go to the store and replace it without telling them.
No,
I feel like
it's
this
like-
is gonna happen.
I would pat the big
Oh,
lug on his shoulder
no.
and go, he went to the farm for weasels.
He went upstate to the farm.
No, well, what it
Flushed
is
down the
is
toilet.
having weasels on demand has a lot of applications because it's
There-
like, let's say you need a really big distraction, suddenly weasels.
I hear
Or
ya. I'm with you.
you
Pocket
need
weasels.
something, or sometimes maybe you're against a swarm of something else, like a swarm of spiders. You just okay, cool, a swarm of weasels.
I'm with you. I'm totally with you.
Yeah.
But
Fair enough.
So you guys have a bag of weasels in your possession, and Solus, you have a weasel that may or may not be some kind of item in your possession.
That's okay. None of that matters because his name is now Fred.
Fred? Okay.
Wow.
Everybody welcome
Alrighty, yeah.
Fred the Weasel to the party.
Fred and not Kevin and the most fantasy party.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I think I needed. So we were planning to leave, right? Like we got the map. Did we figure out where we wanted to go?
I did want to share the last page of the journal of the mage.
Okay.
So it was dated the night that they met us. It says, met a strange eclectic group tonight. They're looking for information on the 4 suits. Not entirely sure we can trust them, but the fact that they know what the suits are is cause enough to make me believe fate has a funny way of playing with legends such as these items. For 4 people that don't seem like much to know these powerful tools of creation and destruction, there might be something there. Once I can figure out how to get the lock off that damn lead box, maybe I can make a copy of the information I have.
You see Ace kind of scoff at the mention of the lead box.
Oh right, yeah.
Did, speaking of that lead box, did I try?
You did.
With your hands?
Dang it.
You tried with a couple different applications.
I was just gonna say I would just try to punch it.
And
Lead is pretty
if I'm not
strong.
mistaken, the lead box has a magical like padlock kind of thing on it.
Yeah, I think that's what you said.
Because you tried to pick it and it zapped you or something.
Oh, I don't remember that. I just remember failing over and over and over again. We all tried to pick it, and I don't remember any of us getting. Do you guys remember that?
I don't, but
Sorry, we
I might have
we
been
just couldn't get
mistaken.
into it.
I'm 95.7% sure there was no zappage.
Okay, I'll trust your word for it. There was no zappage. Oh, make sure you guys have clicked the long rest button on your character sheet,
Wahoo!
just in case.
I awaken well rested. And now I am immediately tired again after 50 weasels came out of my fucking bag.
Solus is in a great mood.
I bet you are.
So let's see, as far as where to go, The Wayfarers exchanged the last known location many, many years ago of the disc. There was a moving fortress in the Fields of Rust, and there is a gambling island called Akredo. I forget what was there, but it was mentioned a few times.
I'm down to suplex the giant walking castle.
I was also leaning towards the walking fortress.
Sure.
Maybe we can take it over, and it will be our walking fortress.
Holy
and then we don't,
fuck.
and then we don't have to walk anywhere anymore.
Sure.
Not Kevin looking at the walking fortress like, let's go.
Oh, that was another thing that happened. I happened to have a discussion with not Kevin, and I think we're calling him Ren sometimes.
Oh, his name is Ren. That I'm
Yeah.
just being.
And I was like, if you could be a humanoid type being, and not be a horse, would you be interested in that? And then, like, he kind of stamps his little stampy feet. It's like, I don't know, having hands might be kind of cool.
That is basically what he said.
If you could change your fate, would you?
ya?
Would you?
Oh wow, yeah, basically,
So yeah, maybe human
Okay.
horse lord.
yeah.
And we
'Cause
get to
I
find out if he'll stay as hung as a. Anyway,
No. But I
I
we get to
mean,
find
he'll,
out?
he'll probably still piss like a racehorse.
fair.
I do.
But like, what do you call it? Cause it started with me going, well, what if we made the cart like, a horseless
mech?
carriage? You know what I mean? Like, what if we made it an automobile? And then I was like, but then Ren won't have anything to do. I was like, oh, they can drive that. they can drive it.
They
So-
can be a specially crafted NPC that Gil doesn't have to do anything with, so he doesn't have to get rid of it while we're trying to do things.
Yeah, basically that's what it comes down to. But then I was like, it has the added benefit of like, you, instead of being like, oh, I'm a talking horse, which is weird, it's like, oh, I'm just a talking humanoid, whatever. That's not weird.
I'm a talking humanoid.
Yeah. Well, because I don't know what kind of form they would have. They would probably look human, but maybe not. Maybe they would look whatever.
That fucker's gonna be prettier than me, and I'm gonna have to hate him.
Yeah, I have to.
I was about to say probably like just like a big puff of smoke, and all of a sudden like the most attractive being in
I'd be
existence is
so
standing
mad.
right there.
Oh no, he's hot. But yeah, let's I guess go find Howl's Moving Fortress.
Vaeri does
So-
have a 18 charisma. Just saying.
I feel like we have a couple loose ends to tie up here.
Oh, there was
Um,
also a fortune teller in the Restless Marsh. That the rumor is you get absolute truth from her reading, guaranteed.
Mm.
Who needs the truth when you can lie? You know?
Brew.
Big tower, big tower.
What's closest?
Let me pull up the map for you guys.
Yeah.
Whoa, what a cool guy.
This guy, pretty cool guy.
Wow.
You guys
Thanks,
are
God.
currently in Xapphia. Let's see, the places that were mentioned. Restless Marsh is all the way across on the other side of the Severance Lock. Akredo is on its own little island just past that. The Fields of Rust, where the Walking Fortress is said to be hanging out, is down here.
The
what
Fields of
was
Rust
the other
also
places?
worry me because if it's the Fields of Rust, maybe rust monsters live there, and I'm not a fan of that.
I can imagine.
Thing was the Wayfarers Exchange.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's by and
Right
far
there.
the closest one.
I guess.
Yeah, let's go there.
All right.
I think that's the plan. But
I
I
can stop off
do.
at Hullbeck halfway along the way.
I think that's smart.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do about? I apologize, I forgot his name, but the goblin bartender that recommended us to the Badgers, because it's really gonna look bad on him if he recommends us by name, and then we dip.
Tell him to skip
Technically,
town.
all he said was, "I saw they threw this guy out of here," and we did do that. But he
Yeah,
can be like,
that's true.
"I didn't see him before today. I just said they looked competent."
I get that, but the Badgers don't strike me as the most sound-minded individuals.
Well, yeah, they sent people they'd never seen before off to do their follow-up task.
That was really dumb, dude. They missed out on Weasel Bag. I guess we could tell him to skip town. We'd be like, "Hey, listen, brother, man. I'm sorry. We lied."
Send them 2 notes. You send them 2 notes, and then where the first note says, "Yeah, we're really sorry. We have to go. The official story is we told you to get fucked, and we told the beavers to get fucked." And then we send the second note is a fake note that says, "Hey, get absolutely fucked."
Yeah, I really okay. I really like that. We could get that note. All right. I think we can just hand wave that and say we do it.
Yeah.
Hey, some messenger, some copper to take it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
So that
Pretend
way
like
he
nothing
can
happened.
have a note and say, "Yeah, they told. Look at this note that they sent me. It's really mean, and now I hate them." Yeah.
This letter will self-destruct in 5.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So you guys have essentially decided your next plan of action. You are going to eventually make your way to the Wayfarers Exchange.
Everyone else decided. I'm busy with very important things.
Oh, like
Weasel.
training your weasel.
Yes.
You know, the feat pet is a level 1 feat. Anyone can take it. Putting it out there.
That's a general fee, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You just have a little pet. They're really cool.
Yeah, I mean that's all there is to it. You have a little pet. They're really cool.
Yeah.
There's also a train animal feat that you can take as a downtime action.
Oh.
Lead, dude.
I'm going to drop this in the group chat.
Train animal. Ooh.
Yo.
So you
Uh-oh.
could attain pet, then train animal.
Are you trained in
Is that
nature,
right?
Solus?
That's an excellent question. To answer your question, I am not trained, but I have a +4. Oh wait, I'm not trained, but I have a +4.
Right, but the skill feat requires trained in nature.
Oh well.
Yeah, but pet you can have.
Pet anyone can have.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just requires a little elbow grease and a lot of begging on the sidelines for Gil to be nice to me. And then it happens.
Sometimes all it takes is a little elbow grease and please.
Exactly.
All right, so you
All right,
guys
cool.
basically have your next move. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you set out on your next adventure?
I don't think so. I think I'd stop by, and we don't have to talk, but I'd stop by with Cinnamon and essentially thank him for his hospitality, drop a gold piece his way, and tell him that essentially we'll be back and we will handle that problem with the Badgers. We just can't do it yet.
Cinnamon will look to you and he'll say, everybody's got to, keep on trucking eventually. You got to move on. You got to do what you got to do. I understand that. It's been an absolute pleasure to have the 4 of you guys staying under this roof. You've provided me with great entertainment, and you've made me feel like a young adventurer again. In fact, here, and you see him disappear into the kitchen, and you hear rustling and slamming and crashing, and he comes back with a large ladder, and he sets it up on the wall.
No.
And climbs up, and he takes Lucille off of his off of its mount.
Oh my
and brings
god.
it down. And he says, "This girl's still got a little bit of fight in her. Show her the parts of the world that I couldn't."
Cinnamon, I don't know if we can accept this. This is very important to you.
Yeah, she's served me very well, but I can tell you kids are a good group, and this is my way of if anything showing my belief in you in making a positive mark on this world. So I insist.
Aw.
I'll kind of.
Well, as per usual, with deference and making the basically after you motion, he kind of looks at Solus, is like expectantly like, well, you know.
But just because I'm the biggest guy, the big guy here.
Absolutely, yes. That's why you're going to use it. Yes.
Fair enough. Well, Solus clears his throat. Him.
Go ahead.
I would be. Just hold his hands out.
And he bestows Lucille into your hands. And you see, before you can lift it, you see him kind of pet the business end of the hammer, the head, and he says, "I know they're going to take good care of you, girl. Go ahead and keep spreading the good old cinnamon name."
We'll take good care of her, and we'll bring her back to you in good shape.
Solus would definitely have said the same thing, but he's currently trying not to cry.
Oh.
I have something for you.
Oh.
And Vaeri takes the mug off his belt, unscrews the bottom, and pulls out a silver piece.
Oh.
And says, "I think, while you do not get use out of your hammer for right now, you will find much entertainment out of this." And I hand the silver piece to him.
He looks at it and he's a little curious.
You rub one side, then you flip the coin. It will land that side up. You can play with the drunks over and over with this.
And you see Ace kind of lighten up, like, oh, I did that. Oh man, it's a riot. You got to do it and tell me about it sometime.
You see Cinnamon chuckle, and he says, "You know what? That's I will absolutely make sure to do that. I've got a few prime targets in mind already."
And if you ever see a guy pissing in your pots, do it to him twice for good measure.
Oh, I know the guy you're talking about. There's this goblin bartender that little ways up the city. He's always complaining about that guy.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Hadar is not good at goodbyes, so he just says the things that he didn't get to fix. Like he's just like, "Please have your oven serviced soon, and the welds on your taps will be going out in about 3 years. I took the liberty of taking care of your cast iron this morning, but there are some cast iron pucks above. You just use those to season them as needed. Thank you so much."
Damn.
I'm just picturing this heartfelt moment, and then.
But like
Please get
that's
you-
in his own way,
No,
like
no, I totally
basically
get it.
saying,
Yeah,
please take care.
Thematically
you know.
gorgeous, but I think on that note, that does it for us here for now. But we'll be coming back.
All right. Well, I look forward to it. I can't wait to hear what kind of stories and of wild adventures you guys have.
If what we've done so far is any indication, we'll have some crazy things to tell you.
And plenty of people's faces smashed in.
That too.
Fantastic. Yeah. All right. Well, you kids get on out of here. Have a good time.
Thank you. And we go on our merry way.
Yeah, and so we go.
So you go.
And off they went.
Is there anything
Be
else that
seen
you guys
again.
wanted to do?
I mean, pick up Ren. Like,
Well,
obviously.
yeah. Yeah.
Get our stuff and our horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, taking stuff from our room to
Yeah.
the carriage kind of goes
Check-
without saying.
On the road again.
Check out this cool new hammer.
Yo, yeah, can we get the deets on the hammer?
I will provide the deets of the hammer to you momentarily. Probably during the intermission.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
He's still got to put it together.
Oh, no, I have it together. I just forgot where I put it.
Nah, understandable.
You know what? Fair.
That's just life, though, man. That's
It
just
really
like-
is. All right, so you guys whip back around. You grab Ren, you hook up the carriage, and you guys take off through the city.
Hell yeah.
Whee!
Yeah, you pass by all the city streets, and funnily enough, on your way out of the city is, excuse me, the Celestials' hideout.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
You guys pass it one more time, the decimated building holding what was once this city's vigilantes. And you continue on until you reach the edge of the city. You pass through the gate in the wall, and you now find yourself out in...
Hell yeah, brother, man. Nothing like the old countryside, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a nice day?
It's a very
Oh,
nice day.
hell yeah, it's a nice day.
It's a very nice day.
Woo-wee.
So travel from here to the Wayfarers Exchange is going to be a pretty long one. It took you guys, what was it? I think it was like 2 weeks to get from Yellowseed to the Calzi Citadel. And then I think like a week and a half to get from there to Xapphia. So just by looking at everything, it's going to be about a couple weeks between Xapphia and the Wayfarers Exchange.
Well,
Are
we're
we
gonna
gonna
stop off at
stop
the
at
place that's in
midway?
between.
Yeah,
And,
there's Hallbeck and Kirkwall that you could absolutely hit up. Hallbeck
Yeah,
is going to be just over a week. Travel from
Okay.
there. Kirkwall is about a week and a half.
Yeah. I don't know. As the crow flies, I don't know if we need to fly. If we need to go to Kirkwall, but if maybe like land features are prohibitively hard to navigate, we might have to go through there. But as the crow flies, I feel like we just go like from here to the other place, and then to the I forget the names of things.
Yeah, sorry to be, but does anybody have the PNG of the map? So
I got it.
can
I
just-
got it pulled up here.
I'll
I just
activate
got
it
it.
again.
Could you
Yeah.
drop that in the? Sorry.
Xapphia to Hallbeck and Hallbeck to Wayfarer. I don't know if we have to go to Kirkwall, but again, if like natural
Yeah, I mean, I think
features
Xapphia,
prevent
Hallbeck.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. No reason to go there unless pushed there.
True.
So I think Xapphia, Hallbeck is our initial target right now.
Yeah.
On the road.
All right, you guys take off. If there's anything as far as like downtime activities that you guys would like to do while on your way to Hallbeck, just shout them out.
Yes.
Absolutely. I will take as many downtimes as you will give me to make that this 50 hours of crafting I have to do go down.
Well, you have 7 days of travel between Xapphia and Hallbeck.
So you'll give
So-
me 7 downtime
It
actions?
sounds about right, yes.
Okay, that's 70 hours. I will do as much as I can with that.
I'll
get back to you.
Oops, sorry. I would like to retrain my level 4 archetype feat from dueling parry to tut tut with the
Okay.
whole week.
Can you let us know what Tut Tut does?
Tut tut is you've learned how to pull a deadly blow at the last moment, threatening your target instead of striking them. Rather than dealing damage with the triggering strike, attempt an intimidation check with a +2 circumstance bonus to demoralize all enemies within 30 feet who can see you. If you
Ooh.
critically succeed your check to demoralize the target of your strike, their attitude toward you improves by 1 step, while also become frightened too.
Okay.
I like
Damn.
the picture of I'm scared as shit, but man, he got me, bro. I can't even really be mad.
It feels very much. It very much feels you. It feels. It's giving Ace.
Perfect.
Nice.
So I'll just swap that now then, because I assume we're gonna go through the downtime pretty quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just.
Okay.
I'm just gonna focus on this weasel. Not gonna lie. I got nothing else. I got nothing else to do.
Of course, of course.
Weasel
If you
time.
if you wanna help with the cooking, like
Yeah, sure.
yeah, like Hadar normally cooks, but he's gonna be going hardcore parkour on this fucking.
Oh, totally.
He's got his automaton helper now, and like now he's working just going double speed. Like he's got his shield out. He uses that as a table inside the cart, and then he has all his extra arms just going. It's like it's kind of nuts to look at IRL. Like it's kind of a marvel. It's so fast, and yet still there's like no wasted movement. No, it's very efficient movement. Like it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Okay, I'm taking 100 GP off of my sheet, and 50 hours away from the craft time. That's gonna give me the quote unquote small pouch of holding that I had listed out to you before ago, and you had approved that.
Mhm.
And then I also am making a set of bottled lightning grenades, a rune stone, and a striking rune for my trident.
Very nice.
Of course.
But then also I have about 20 hours, so I can take some extra stuff if people want to request a thing.
Oh, does anybody else?
I mean,
have something
I've
they
got a
wanna-
list of stuff I can work from, and I can just give y'all cool shit if you want.
Yeah, do that. I don't
Okay.
have anything off
Okay.
rip.
Maybe
Replacement silver piece would be nice.
the what now?
A replacement predictable silver piece would be cool.
Oh yeah.
I have one of those, but I get if you want one for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just make sure I add the proper formulas as I'm learning them to my repertoire.
Okay.
Oh, you know what might be nice? I just want to throw it on the list. I gotta find it. So just do what you're doing.
Oh, I also realized something. I kind of messed up, but I can still learn these things. But my effective level for alchemy, because I have it as I didn't realize this at first. I have it as my archetype, my extra archetype alchemy person. Their thing doesn't go up automatically. You start off at like, I'll have to look it up again, but I'm pretty sure my effective alchemy crafting level is like 1. So I can only do items that are a 0 or 1 level if they're an alchemical item.
That makes sense.
And then
for
you have to
dedication.
manually take feats to up that from there.
Yeah.
Which is balanced, but it's just not something I realized before.
Right.
It was new. So yeah, I need to modify these formulas so that I have the correct things. That's just a side thing. I'll mess with that. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. I just wanted to let Solus know that Lucille is now in his inventory.
Oh.
And Lucille was the name that Cinnamon gave his trusty Stormhammer.
Oh.
Whoa.
Go ahead and drop that Stormhammer
Oh
thing
baby.
into chat.
Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby.
Holy
Ooh.
crap, dude! That's fucking rad.
Let me see.
Okay. Electricity damage to special action while holding the hammer. Transform the sparks into lightning bolts.
Bro gave you
Whoa.
fucking
Interesting.
Mjolnir, dude.
Hammer deals 1d6 electricity damage instead of just 1. After you use the action, you can't use it again for 10 minutes. Oh my god, that's so cool!
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What the shit?
That's pretty fucking dope.
Is this? This is just I'm assuming this is just a one-handed weapon, or
So yeah, it's based off the Warhammer, so it is a one-handed item. But it was long enough for Cinnamon that he required two.
gotcha.
Smart,
Nice.
smart.
But
Okay.
in your hands, it's easily a one-handed weapon.
Okay, so
That's amazing.
realistically
With you needing a free hand for a lot of.
for a couple, yeah, because I could have the hammer, I could
Yeah.
smash somebody's face in, but I could also grapple them and suplex them with the other hand.
The one-handed suplex goes
Oh my
crazy.
god!
Holy crap, that's fucking awesome,
Yeah, so
dude.
the handle of it is a little bit longer than your average Warhammer. So, like I said, in the hands of a smaller creature, it would be a little bit harder to wield one-handed. But
Solus
again,
is a big boy.
Solus is a
I'm-
big
I'm-
boy.
Solus is
Alright.
kind of huge.
Huge.
Brother's yoked.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's rad as hell.
So yeah, there's Lucille. There is
God.
your parting gift from Cinnamon.
That's so
Shout out
cool.
to Cinnamon. You were a real one. You are a real one. He's not dead.
Yeah, no.
Puts in notes, gives something traumatic to Cinnamon.
No.
Totally kidding.
If anything
no.
happens to Cinnamon, I swear to God.
Thank you for the
Wait a
raid, Dark
minute.
Susie. Thank you.
Welcome.
Wait a minute. Did I not give a +1 to my magnum opus? Did
Wow,
not?
wow.
I thought I gave a +1 rune. Sorry,
Is it
Plus
not
one-
showing up because you renamed it?
maybe.
Because I
don't
know that on my cards, I asked Gil to put a +1 on it, but it was already +1. I had just renamed it.
Oh, maybe. Let me go to roll it. Weapon potency. It does have it on there. I am so
Yeah.
sorry. Okay.
So
yeah,
it
you're
might make
so
it
right.
easier for you if you just rename it +1.
+1 magnum opus.
Right, right.
That could work. That could work. Toggle equipped. How do I edit?
Okay.
Huh. I'm not able to really.
Oh, are you not?
I go to inventory, I guess.
Yeah, so you go to your inventory and on you'll see the place where
Oh,
there's
edit.
strikes
Okay.
and stuffs, and then over on the corner by the trash bin and the shirt, there's a little edit button.
Yeah. Spirit Trident weapon potency. It's got returning, but I'm gonna have to take returning off and add striking instead. So I just have a little stone with a returning rune on it for whenever I get weapon potency too.
You don't have to take it off. Striking doesn't count towards.
Does striking not count? I thought it did.
No, potency and striking runes are fundamental. The other ones you can keep returning. Yes, you don't have
Oh,
to have
dang.
+1
Right
in
on.
striking. You plus.
Oh, there we go. Reconnection successful.
The place is a little
Okay.
bit clean right now.
Fantastic.
Staying
All
for
right,
a while.
We're
I'd have
bath.
dirtied the place up.
Yay.
Thank you, Realms of Enath, for the sub.
Yay!
Now that little technical difficulty is out of the way, hopefully, fingers crossed, knocked on wood. Vaeri, go ahead and restart what you're doing with your downtime.
Eddie is going to be doing some tarot readings, learning some more about the tarot, and poring over the journals of Sholdes that he has.
Okay.
I'd also like to spend some time and a few more, like slow, careful attempts to pick open that lead box.
Oh yeah, this like I said, this box is a pain in the ass, as you can tell, to pick.
Yeah,
I am
figure like
doing
maybe one attempt a day to further try to
Holy
get it
shit.
open. Maybe.
Yeah.
Can
I
I
won't even count
aid
that as a
with pure
downtime
malice
action. Huh?
down? Oh, if you won't count that, can I aid those checks?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Or vice versa. What do you have, Ace?
I
got a
have
+8.
plus 12.
Let me aid you.
All right, that makes way more sense.
All right.
I
So,
didn't want to steal your thunder. That's all.
So, Vaeri, if you want to go ahead and roll your first aid check.
Wow.
Nice.
That's a crit success. Do you want me to just roll 7d20?
Not necessarily a crit.
Do you want to? Well, it is a crit because it's DC 15.
Oh, right.
Look, we'll do 1 just normally. So this would be +2, right? +2 circumstance bonus. For a 31.
A 31. You start fiddling around with the lock, and you feel in a couple points where your locks could potentially break. But then after probably hours of working on it, you hear that, and the lock the padlock clacks open.
You see Ace do almost like an uncharacteristically happy jump, and he offers like a high five to Vaeri. Just like hand up high, like give me some.
Waves.
What was that, Vaeri?
Very waves.
Oh man. He just kind
Puts
of
his hand up and waves.
He just kind of
Very
puts
good,
his
very
hand
good.
down dejectedly, but immediately shakes it off, looking at the defeated lock.
Wait. Actually, before you put your hand down, Solus was watching the whole time and just swings in real quick and gives you a high five, just so you're not left hanging.
Thwap! That's what I'm talking about, Big Pink. That's what I'm talking about.
Ah.
And then Ace kind of now that Vaeri makes the sound of understanding, he puts his hand down low. Give me some. Come on.
All right, Very smacks his hand.
Let's get it. Hey, Robo.
The tendril arm of the Doc Ock like arm of the helper bot, while he's like cranking on something, just kind of undistracted, it comes out and like does the like in front of you like high five.
Hell yeah. Thwap. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. I couldn't do it without you. I'm gonna slowly open the. Oops, sorry. Go ahead. I don't mean to.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I really hope that it was worth all the celebration.
Right?
It was worth it.
It'd be really funny if it's just empty.
Even
you
if
just
there's
get
nothing in
another
the box,
weasel.
I succeeded the
Another
check, and
pet?
that's all that matters. I'm gonna build a little suspense in front of everybody, and
Sure.
then I'm gonna set it on the table and slowly open it. Yeah.
You open this lead box, and as you can imagine, there are more papers inside.
Fuck! It's just paper.
Magic paper.
No, I don't actually say that.
It's
I just kinda-
smaller.
I just kind of
box.
turn to Vaeri and I go, "Yeah, I think this is more for
Box within a
you,
box.
For who?
for Vaeri."
What's on the papers, Gil?
So you take the papers and you begin reading, and it's more journal entries from Sholdes. A lot of it seems to actually entail her quest for the knowledge of these force suits.
Hmm.
Possibly
And-
information.
Possibly information. The first thing that you find is that she has apart from the last known location of the Everdisk, she has actually been able to discern the area of where it currently is. You also get and where it currently is. If I open up the Arorynn world map again, it is somewhere in the Gigru Peaks.
That's a good thing we're heading in this direction then, huh?
Ooh.
The other bit of information that Sholdes has been able to discern about the four suits is about the the sword. It's the sword item.
Yeah, let's go.
The intellect edge.
Sorry, I just fucked with my mic.
And while a lot of local legends say that the blade of the intellect age is like this deep, rich, purplish, dark purple color, Sholdes has actually discovered that that is only when the blade is manifested.
Oh, that's rad, dude. It's like a lightsaber.
It is essentially, for all intents and purposes, just a hilt until the activation word is spoken, and then an ephemeral blade emerges from the hilt.
That's fucking rad, dude.
Is the chosen phrase "I have the high ground"?
Yeah, you know.
By the power of Grayskull.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's the power of yeah.
Thundercat, though.
Absolutely, absolutely. So an activation word is needed to get the blade to manifest. And the blade, when you strike somebody with the blade, it seems like it harmlessly passes through them. It does no physical damage whatsoever, but all the damage when the aura of the blade makes contact with a living being, the energies then immediately move through the body from where it was hit into the creature's brain and causes psychic damage.
Like a perfect assassination tool.
Kind of like a Witcher sword.
The last known location of it, the hilt was said to a hilt of a sword, an old hilt, and nothing else. No sign of a blade that was ever attached to it. Was found at a market stall somewhere in Amont.
Oh, okay.
The last bit of information has to do with the chalice.
The chalice. Have we heard of the chalice yet?
You have not heard of the chalice yet.
Wow.
Well, let's go.
The chalice, it is said to also have some level of psychic powers to an extent, but it toys with the emotions of whoever drinks from it. That's all the information she has been able to find, and through her network of people who are also looking for these items, some say that it is somewhere in Acredo.
Okay, so Acredo and Amont are really close, which is nice when we get around there.
Finally, the last bit of information has to do with the Fallen Cove.
Oh, snap.
There is something in the deep, deep depths of the cove. The cove itself is this massive underground tunnel system. A lot of the people that Sholdes has talked to have spent days upon weeks inside the cave system, looking for anything that has to do with the people who perhaps could have lived there at some point. But from all knowledge gathered from anybody, there is a room in the Fallen Cove, and in that room there is a pedestal, a large, massive stone pedestal, and on that pedestal is what looks like indents where 4 items could be laid.
Very convenient.
People have tried putting items into those slots that are roughly the same shape. Nothing has worked yet. So nobody knows what it does. There's no inscriptions or instructions or anything. It is just simply there. And this was found in one of the deeper levels of the cove, presumably underneath the ocean.
Whew, that's a lot of intel to take in.
And that is all of the information that is on those secret journals from Sholdes.
That's a lot. That's
Wow.
a lot.
It is a lot of info.
But that's
Yeah,
That's
good.
why it
Like,
was in a lead box.
It's almost
Yep.
like that laid out our entire campaign plan.
yeah, basically.
Crazy.
I don't.
That's
I don't
only
think-
3 of the 4.
Right. Hopefully, we'll find out more as we go. I don't think that changes our immediate plans, though.
Not really.
No.
No.
No, I think we still
Does that
rock with where
sword
we're
count
going.
as one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is the sword, the disc,
And the chalice.
the chalice? What are the 4 major arcana of the
Also, it's
Tarot?
swords, cups, coin, or I don't know what it's actually called.
Pickles. And wands.
Pentacles, that's the one. And wands, yeah.
So it could be a wand.
Could be a wand, could be a coin. I could see how you could get disc from coin, though. That makes sense, too.
Yeah.
My best guess would be it probably has to do with the walking fortress. Since it was mentioned, it has to be important.
Possibly, yeah.
The 4th one is actually just a step up from platinum.
The 4th one is the friends we made along the way.
Holy shit.
Or
I don't want that. I want something else.
Give me an actual thing.
Mhm.
the fourth one is the fortress that crosses the water for us, so we can reach the final
Real.
place.
Real and true.
All right.
I'm so glad. Can we talk about critical success aid to make? I'm assuming that made the success.
It did, yeah.
It did cross the
to
30
me,
barrier.
Nice.
because if I didn't, even if you had succeeded, we would have succeeded. But you pushed us one over,
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah.
and that's the power of teamwork, baby.
That's fucking teamwork.
So now that that's open, the rest of the days, I'll be going over her notes and stuff, looking for specifically if I can find out who or how she contacts any of her information sources. See if I can determine any of those over the course of the weeks that we're traveling here.
Yeah. So for the rest of the week, between Xapphia and Hulbeck, you kind of dig deeper into these documents. She doesn't mention. She only mentions a handful of names, but she doesn't mention any of their associations or any of her contacts' whereabouts. She mentions only names.
Well, that's still a lot. I mean, hey, that's a lot to work with.
So try to commit those names and any notable things about them, like they're a bartender or a fence or whatever,
Mhm.
and just kind of lock that away for if we meet people. We go, oh wait, that could be so and so.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will send you that list during the intermission as well. Because there's a good bit to it.
Keeping all these notes in the freaking DC 30 box. Come on, man.
But yeah, is there anything else anybody wants to do during your travels from Xapphia to Hulbeck?
I think that's about it. I think the only other thing I would do is practice with the cards, but there's no mechanical benefit. I'm just keeping my fingers nimble.
For that coin that you want, Jack.
Oh, me?
Do you have 50 GP for that? Or
I absolutely do.
okay, give me 50 GP. I do have the time. I can make it.
How about you just add 50 GP to you, and I take 50 GP from me?
Okay.
Because I don't think I can give it to you, can I?
I don't think there is a
No,
way for you to
that's-
transfer funds like that. It would literally
It's
just be
fine.
Ace subtracting and
Right.
ED adding.
Yeah. And then I gotta do my math and figure out how much that coin is.
We'll make that money back in no time. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
The only thing that comes to mind right now is that one song that's been getting popular on TikTok or whatever. Oh, fancy pants, rich Mickey over here.
Fuck you.
Can you, Gil? Can you make a custom container for me?
I could.
Well,
Is there
only
something that
because
it's based off of?
a bag of holding. Essentially, it would have it's a normal bag of holding, but instead of the normal bag of holding, it holds 12 bulk, and the opening to it is 1 foot by 1 foot. Is literally half of a bag of holding.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and get that working for you. I think that's called. It's not called a bag of holding. It's called something else.
A
Spacious
pouch of
pouch.
holding.
It's called the bag of.
Well, we were
Spacious
calling it
pouch.
like a pouch of holding, essentially.
The spacious pouch. Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do to tinker with that.
Oh,
It's
right,
a-
because they're not bag of holdings anymore.
Right.
forgot.
Right.
Mm-hmm,
It's a slightly less spacious pouch.
Right.
There's a lot of space still. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. It's 12 bulk is still a lot of space. And that's why I crafted it as such, is that it's like it's still just as complex. It's almost just as much to make still. But
I will
it has,
say that a spacious pouch type 1 holds 25 bulk.
yeah. No, that's by default. You lose on that end. You lose like 1 bulk, but that's fine. It's for balance.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that is a lot because, like, I think Solus is carrying like 7 or 8 bulk, and that's the entirety of Solus. So,
Yeah.
like,
So I got a question, right?
So this is so your bulk capacity for this thing is 12.
12. And then if it comes up for like roleplay purposes, if we're shoving something into it and it's larger than 1 foot by 1 foot, it's not gonna fit.
Okay, so then this is so instead of it being 1 bulk itself, it is light.
Light
Gotcha.
bulk, yes.
Yes, understood. Got it. It has been changed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to wait a minute. Did I made that, right? Wait. No. Damn this brain. I mathed it and then I want to make sure that I'm checking my
Totally
brain does that
fine.
thing. Oh, but are you sure though? Did you
Totally fine.
do the math right? Are
Um,
you sure though? You don't want to be wrong.
so you guys get to the end of your travel. You can see it's probably about mid-afternoon, getting close to sunset, and you can see in the distance. You can see Holbeck.
Hell yeah.
As you guys travel on and go to complete your last leg, you hear this god-awful screech above you.
Oh no.
Above us?
Yes. As you guys are traveling through the open plains, and you see not 1, but 3 of these winged creatures. It's this nasty chimera-looking thing. The front legs end in cloven hooves. The rear legs are like that of a large eagle.
Ugh.
It has these antlers that are tipped in blood on top of a wolf's head.
Holy.
And you see the 3 of them begin to dive down towards your party. And that is a good spot for our intermission.
Wow.
Wowie zowie.
Gotcha.
Bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. So with that, it's pretty much 9:30 my time. We'll take 10 minutes, meet back at 20 till, and that's when we'll start rolling the dice again. I'll be back in just a couple moments, catch up with chat, and yeah. So I will see you guys here shortly.
Bye.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
20, you are hidden,
All right.
technically.
Yeah.
All right, we are back at the table.
Yay.
Just hanging out for another few more minutes. Just wanted to thank Realms of Enath for the resub. Thank you so much.
Hell
and
yeah.
thank you, Amatola Sprite, for the gift sub. I appreciate both of y'all. Thank you so much.
Killing it, chat.
Absolutely.
So, what was that coin that very wanted?
Oh, the
It's a
predictable, silver
predictable
piece.
silver piece.
Predictable.
Like a 3 gold item.
Oh, okay.
It's a good time. It really is.
There it is. 3 GP, level 1, probably light. So that's 1, 3 hours to make. Not bad at all. And 3 GP, I'll just say, yeah. If you give me 3 GP, I'll make it happen.
I'll take it off of mine.
All right. What kind of wood is the table? Whatever kind IKEA sells.
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Does IKEA sell mahogany?
I have no idea. It's just a fun word to say.
Absolutely. All right, yeah. Yes, a lightsaber that causes emotional damage. Absolutely. Gotta have that. And again, thank you to Darth Uzi for the raid. And welcome, raiders. If you're still around, my name is Gil Swamp Guy. I am a swamp creature suburban dad VTuber who runs tabletop games. Also one of the
Very
founders of Project Open Table.
Yeah.
Yes, there's the link to come join us. We are aiming to be an inclusive space, a safe place for people to play TTRPGs.
They're not aiming to. They are.
Oh.
Mahogany, absolutely.
Don't fuck around with the rules. You will get your ass got. Behave.
But yeah, we have a lot of fun over there. So maybe come check us out. Let's see. It's 39. Are we waiting for anybody to get back?
I'm
I
here.
don't think so.
I'm here.
Excellent.
Dawn, you here? I think we're waiting for Dawn.
Perfectly fine.
Vori, I want to throw one thing out there. You're in the cart, right? I'm assuming. I asked Gil if I could roll stealth because we were in the cart, and he said yes. So if you want to roll stealth for initiative, you can do that.
I think it's slightly better than perception. Does that require a different action on starting, or is it just because you can?
So when you open up your character sheet, you're just gonna go to the drop-down menu. Where
Yeah, I know how to.
initiative is. Oh,
I know how to change it, but does that mean I have to do something stealthy for the first
No.
action, or is it just
No.
what we're using for justification?
typically you would, but the justification here is that the birds are up top and we are in a cart that has an overhead. So they can see the cart and they can see Solus and the horse, but technically the three of us in the cart are unnoticed, I guess, technically.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
But you don't have to do anything, you just roll stealth, and that counts as a stealth check
Okay.
for a hide on start.
What are we doing? We're getting into some quasies?
We are about to
bit.
get into some quasies, yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait.
My favorite.
All right, just finishing up a couple things over here on my end. And that, move that up there, apply that. All right, excellent. You guys ready to roll some dice?
Oh baby,
So,
ready to roll some custom dice.
That's right.
Oh,
Let's get into
boy.
it. All right, so here's the scene. Let me activate it for the rest of y'all. Fantastic. Okay. So here we are.
Whoa. A giant
Um,
black screen.
I was gonna say, is that a black square on top of green for anyone else?
Did I do the lighting thing again? I did. My apologies. Here you go. Take that.
Oh, this is crazy.
Whoa!
Oh, that's better.
Shout out Ren. He's got the best character token out of all of us.
I do need to make a custom character token for Ren. I need a picture of a pretty gray horse.
What in the high hells is that?
That is the things that are currently dive bombing you guys from the
Holy
sky.
Christ,
Those are
that
the
thing's
things that are
terrifying.
Right.
Yeah, let's bring that up for our friends here.
Those are the things that are about to get a face full of electrified hammer.
Oh, that is true. You get to try out the hammer, dude.
Yeah, you do.
What
Oh,
are
boy.
those things?
There we go. That's better.
That's scary.
Take a look at that. All right. So let's go ahead and roll some initiatives, you guys.
Yes,
Yay.
sir.
Oh boy.
So like I'm imagining it's like Ace hears like
Oh my
you know
god.
Ace hears something coming and they're just like hide.
Wow.
Dice on the screen now. I love it.
I guess I'm just a little excited to use this hammer. Holy
Well,
shit.
you're like the. I imagine you had a better view of the situation, right? Because we're in the
Absolutely.
carts and
Yeah.
we
So-
heard
so-
the screams, but you're like, "Hey, is that a fucking wolf antler deer bird?"
Solus just looks up. Oh look, hammer targets.
Oh no.
Well, okay. Quick question because I'm still I guess I don't know where we're
forgot
at in
to
terms
edit
of
something
like
about them.
game rules and whatnot with the remaster and not the remaster, whatever.
Those are
Does
supposed
it
to be
still
that.
cost an action point to draw my weapon?
Yes, it is still it still costs an action to draw your weapon.
Mhm.
Okay. Gotcha. Well,
Unless you're me.
Oh wait, no, that
Sorry.
wasn't supposed to be it at all. Never mind. I fucked up. Back.
But I guess I can't ask that.
All right. So yeah, let's begin our encounter. Solus, you're up. You see these things begin to dive bomb from out of the sky towards your cart.
okay. So like they're like in the sky right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
How high in the air would you say that they are?
I would say at this point they are beginning to close in around. I'd say they're all three of them are about 60 feet up.
Fuck. Well, well, okay, fine.
Well, it gives you a good turn to do any actions you have to do.
I guess.
I get where you're
Okay.
coming from.
I was gonna jump up in the air and grab one and suplex it to the ground, but it's too
I mean,
high.
How high can you jump? You have a
You
really
could
good
ready an
athletics, right?
action?
That
I
is smart
have-
too.
Well, I mean, I can just we forget that I'm a caster. I can just fling spells at these fucking things as well. But
That's true.
hang on. Let's see. Well, I guess let me think. Because for oh, that's what the okay, yeah. All right, never mind. I got this. I got it. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll spend one action to draw Lucille,
Mhm.
right? And then what I'll do is use the other two actions to yeet a divine lance at whichever one's closest.
I think to your position it would be this feller up here.
All right, that feller right there is about to catch a face full of
Yeah?
whatever, holy energy, divine energy. That's the word I was looking for. A face full of divine energy in the form of a spear.
You got it. So yeah, go ahead and make your ranged spell attack roll.
Okay, ranged spell attack roll.
Come on, baby.
That is oh god, I guess I just have to. I'm
Click divine lance.
Not-
Good.
yeah, I'm not lawful. About that. All right. So attack
Yep.
It's time for a yeet.
For a
All right.
21 to hit, that is exactly what you needed.
Very nice.
Oh my god, really?
Really.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Hey, remember how I said... No, you know what? Never mind, it's fine. I asked for this. All right, roll damage.
Give me that damage.
The damage. All right.
Come on, baby.
Ka-chow.
Chow.
Not great. It's an 8.
8 points of damage. Very good.
Can't complain about that.
Sure I can. I'm not going to because nobody
You
listened
could have
to it.
rolled like a... Okay, 6 is as bad as you could roll. All right, maybe you can complain.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 1. All right. Well, that's it for me.
Excellent.
That's my 3.
Now it is this creature down here's turn. It is going to use 2 of its actions to fly down, and it is going to start attacking the cart itself and trying to rip the cover off.
Motherfucker.
So that's going to be its only attack that it does. And it's going to just head first with its antlers. You see, for those of you in the cart, you're like, what the hell was that? You see these blood-tipped antlers pierce through the cart.
We may have trouble.
Yeah. And when it brings its head up, it rips a pretty large portion, like a massive hole in it, to where the canvas itself starts to fold back a little bit a ways, and now you see face to face what you're dealing with.
Nice.
All right.
After that, it is this one's turn. And it is going to do the same. It is going to move 2 down. There spend 2 actions to get down on the level of the cart, and it is going to attempt to do the same thing and just try to rip into the cart itself.
Are we still moving while, like, the cart and whatnot still moving while this is going on, or do we stop?
I would assume you would stop the cart if fucking, like...
I don't know. Did you stop the cart when you saw this?
You know what?
Well,
Break
I
that.
didn't do anything, but Ren is his own man, horse.
Yeah, I would say when the first one came down and hit the cart, Ren would have maybe a temporary moment of panic paralysis and just freeze in his tracks.
I just imagine that he didn't have any paralysis. He saw a fucking wolf deer bird thing and went, yeah, nah, deal with that before I move anywhere else. No.
So this second thing rips another massive hole in the canvas, and as it rips, you see the rip go up and connect with the other one, and then the canvas as a whole just the wind picks it up and it flies away. So
Well,
now your cart is
no.
uncovered.
My cart.
You bastards.
Our cart.
Vaeri, you're up now.
I built this cart myself. You're gonna die.
Oh, damn.
So, so now we have a view of the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you have a view of the sky. You have 2 of these terrifying things on either side of you, and you still have the one that's still up in the air coming down.
Okay. Let me just read some real quick. Okay. Then, and can I see how far away is the third one that's not on the cart?
That one is still 60 feet up in the air, roughabouts.
Okay. Then I will spend all 3 actions to cast Scorching Ray.
Very good. Let's see them dice rolls.
And yeah, so it's just going to be the attack, and I don't take the penalty till after all 3
That's wild.
Excellent.
are done. So we'll start at the far guy, and then move to the one next to me, and then move to the one opposite me.
Gorgeous.
Fair enough. Let's see it.
Do it. Oh.
12 is not going to hit.
That's the far one. The one next to me.
18 is not going to hit either.
Oh no! Oh, come on!
And the one.
Oh my god. Oh! It stumbled on the 16 on my screen and then fell over to the 3.
Right.
Well, that's what happened on mine.
Oh, that's painful.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
boy.
yeah, nothing. So a bunch of searing beams go streaking out of the cart next to these guys. So maybe it spooks them. Who knows?
You see your scorching rays blast out in all directions towards these things, and they are nimble enough to just dutch out of the way.
Fuck.
Ace, you're up.
All right. Is it gonna take any extra effort to get out of the cart, or is it just the 5-foot movement?
If you wanted to just hop down out of the cart, it would just be the 5-foot
Okay.
movement.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 5, 10. Hold on. So I gotta do. Sorry. This would be.
Technically, that could have been
15.
diagonal.
This would be 25. And then this would be 30. No, sorry, this would be 30.
Mhm.
And then I'm assuming they're on our level, which means they are flanked with Hadar.
I would say that's a very fair thing to say.
I love it.
Especially since they ripped a hole in our fucking cart. You assholes.
Yeah, they destroyed that canvas covering.
Hey, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Hadar's not in initiative.
Hadar's not an initiative?
I don't see
yeah.
him.
I don't see.
Oh,
how-
did I not?
I
I'm
think
sorry.
you-
I did the stealth. I didn't know
Did you make a skill check instead of an initiative?
Well, yeah, because
roll?
we were talking about stealth, so I thought I had
there it
to.
is.
Oh, I gotcha.
No, so on the side, you can, where it says perception, when you click on it, you can choose, right there on initiative, you can change that to where it says stealth and then roll it.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I did
Yeah,
a
yeah.
skill.
Yep.
Wait, where? What am I
So
looking at?
on the main page of your character sheet,
Right.
where it says initiative on the left side in the red, it's currently
Oh,
set to
right.
perception. You can click on that and change it to stealth and then click the die to roll
Yo,
it.
that's
It's a little
crazy.
drop down menu, yeah.
Yep.
Yo, that's crazy.
If you end up higher on the initiative, never mind.
All right, well,
No,
that's
thanks.
where he would have been with his other roll too. So 2 is fine, I think.
No, I rolled like a 19 on my stealth.
Yeah, but you'd still be last in initiative.
Oh, it'd still be last in this. Yeah, that's very true.
So perfect.
Perfect.
And that one, don't care. We
Yeah.
were seeing anyway. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
that was one action, right, to move?
Yep. One
Excellent.
action.
And you
Then
you are flanking them, so you now have this fella off guard, not flat-footed.
Not flat-footed.
Womp womp.
I am going to quick draw and strike with my small sword.
Excellent.
Come on, baby.
I put myself there only because me and Helper are occupying the same place.
Oh well, then I'll
30.
just move Helper onto the space that you were on.
So
Okay.
close to a crit, man. 30.
A 30. 30 does hit. It is so close to a crit, but it's not.
A
Yeah,
dirty
you can see
30.
it.
Oh wait. The AC changed because it's off guard. It is a crit.
Oh, baby.
Let's go.
Okay,
that
so that's gonna
baby.
be. Wow! Ouch. So that's gonna be 6
Mm-hmm.
plus. No, excuse me. That's gonna. The flat damage should double too, shouldn't it? So it'd be 6 plus 8 plus
Pick a
12.
number.
Jesus.
No, I'm sorry. I did that wrong. It would be 2 plus 8.
Well, there's a button for double, right?
Well, I know, but the way we do it, if we roll the crit, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's Perkins
We roll
crits.
damage. Okay.
Right.
So
Perkins
it would
crit,
be
yeah.
12 plus 4 plus.
Well, it'd be plus 8 because even the flat gets doubled, right?
Or
I'm
does the
pos-
dice get doubled? I thought
As
dice
far
got
as
doubled.
as far as I understand it, everything that's not persistent damage or damage that comes from a crit itself, so like deadly or something like that, is double. It's doubled. Period.
So
That's
the,
how I understand it.
the way the Perkins crit works
so we
is
can
that
just-
you imagine that the 2d6, it was both 6s plus 4, and then you roll the 2 more die. So really, it's 12 plus 4 plus 6.
Plus.
Plus. Oh, your sneak attack. Fuck off!
Oh, 12, but it's a crit, So that's that's 4 6s. So that'd be 24. Because we do max damage. We do the roll plus max damage.
Yeah.
So that would be.
Do you double the?
Yes.
100%
Dang.
get doubled with a
Guaranteed.
crit, yes.
Dang.
So what did we say the regular damage was with that sneak attack? I'm sorry.
It was going to be 32, I believe. Or no. 12 plus...
6, 12, 18.
12 plus 6 plus 4.
12 plus
So
6
22
plus 4.
Plus 24.
22 plus 24 is 46.
Woof.
1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
You
Wait,
take
wait.
Huh?
Here's the question: is it still alive?
Yes.
Wow! Wow! Fucking hell!
Holy Christ. Okay, so
But you put a massive dent in this thing.
I mean, I'll come
You cut
out.
off an antler.
I'll come out swinging fast and hard, right? Come out fast. Draw the sword, strong slash, like right across the squishy bits in the torso region.
Mm-hmm.
Third action. Hum. It doesn't speak our language, I assume. So.
I mean, there is a way that you can find out some certain things about it.
Yeah, but I'm not smart is the issue. I think I'm just gonna take shit. I'm gonna take my third action to enter card stance,
Okay. Very good.
and that's my turn.
All right. Next on the list will be this one that's up here.
Okay.
This one is going to use 2 actions to fly down to get onto Solus's level. And this thing is going... Excuse me. This thing is going to try to give you the same treatment the others gave to the canvas. You see this thing just full dive and then lower its head to where its blood-tipped antlers are in your direction. And it is going to try to ram you with its antlers. An 18 to hit.
That dinks right off of my armor, my guy.
Absolutely. This thing flies down, but you're ready for it. You manage to parry away the antlers with your
chest.
plate, with your chest. Yeah, sure.
I just
You use your massive pecs to just bounce that bitch right to the side.
I turn and I flex like I Zangief this bitch.
Absolutely. Fantastic. All right, that's all of its actions. So now it is Hadar.
Yeah, it better be.
Yeah. I'm just checking something on Megaton Strike.
That's unstable, right?
No, you can do a stable version of it. You can you can add the unstable tag to do something else.
Okay.
But strike with your weapon. Extra dive damage, yeah. It's just extra dive.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Okay.
gonna hide
Then yeah,
Finder
I'm
for
gonna
now.
interact action, like pop out my lance spear thing, the magnum opus.
Uh-huh.
And we'll say, for flavor, he's popping it out and like stabbing it immediately into the face of the one that Ace was attacking. I'm gonna try and finish it off.
Finish that boy off.
All right, let's see
Yeah.
it happen.
Okay. La la la, la la la. That should be it, right? Okay.
Very
26.
nice.
26 will hit.
Yeah. Okay, so damage. Base damage is 2d8. Megaton Strike should be on, but not Megaton Strike unstable, right?
I don't think so.
It should be electricity. It's one. It's wait. Sorry. It's dealing an extra die of weapon damage. So the weapon damage for the lance or the trident is a d8.
Mhm.
So it's 1d8. Wait, is it? Why is it?
Striking on
Oh.
it, didn't you?
No. I think I have another thing that is giving an elemental die. That's a separate thing. Let me just double check and make sure. For Megaton Strike, Electrical Crafting, Prototype, sure. No. It doesn't have that. Okay. Let me double check. Strike. Unstable. No, it's not elemental. Why would it be elemental? That's weird. Why is it giving me that? It should just be piercing. Sorry, my bad. Okay, add that. Okay.
Being an inventor sounds hard, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of extra bullshit. There you go.
14 points of damage.
So Megaton plus striking is, yeah, a lot of dice.
Is it 48?
Yeah, because Megaton, it adds a die, and striking adds a die.
Right. Where's the fourth die coming from?
It's 2 for the regular weapon, an extra die from Megaton Strike, and an extra die from, what was the last thing?
Oh, maybe shit, I did that wrong. Fuck.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be a pain in the ass.
No. See, that's why I thought I had
Striking,
something.
that's right. You have a striking rune on it.
No, but
I have a
striking
striking rune.
makes it
Yeah.
2d8, and then
Right, it makes it
unstable would
2d8.
make-
Oh, okay.
Megaton
The
would make it
Megaton should have
3d8.
added 1. I am sorry. You can take a die off of there. Take a whole 8 off of there if you want.
No,
no,
Pick one of the die and subtract it. Roll 1d4.
Yeah. No, roll a d8 and we'll just subtract it.
Okay.
He's about to roll an 8, guaranteed.
Always just take
That'd
one of
be
the
some
twos.
Funny fucking shit.
2.
Beautiful.
Okay,
That's beautiful.
So
That's
12
exactly
points
what
of
we
damage.
wanted.
12 points of
Beautiful.
damage.
Magnifique.
This thing is barely hanging on.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
So wait, okay, 46 plus 2, or 46 plus 12 is 58. So I'm thinking 60 HP.
I guess we'll see.
All right. Hadar, do you have any other actions that you can take?
Oh, Ray Shield.
Of course.
Fantastic. Good stuff. All right, that ends your turn. Solus, you are up.
All right.
Get it,
Well,
big boy.
I was gonna go help finish off the other guy, but then one of them made a mistake and approached me. So what I'm gonna do is a quick question: grappling, does that affect the multiple attack penalty?
Yes,
Yes, it does.
Okay.
it has the attack trait.
All right. Then I think I will.
Do you have assurance athletics?
No.
No, okay. That's a good way to mitigate the penalty. If you need like a third action, you can use assurance to get rid of the multiple attack penalty on an athletics check.
That's all right. Here's what I'll do. I will go ahead and I'm gonna try to grab the one that attacked me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start with the grapple. So, do I just roll an unarmed strike or?
I believe you're rolling athletics against the
Athletics,
fort
okay.
save of the creature.
Okay, that's totally fine. All right, athletics. That's a better roll stat-wise anyway, so that's fine. Good chow. You're damn right.
A 24 will absolutely beat it.
All
You
right,
have this thing
fantastic. I grabbed this stupid thing by its stupid horns.
grappled. There's not a grappled effect. Grabbed.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay. You won't have
There
to
you
worry
go.
about that because the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna suplex this motherfucker.
Are you suplexing him
So-
onto the cart or or back onto the grass?
I mean, I don't want to risk making Hadar more mad, so I'm just going to smash him on the ground.
I was gonna say, you
You're
like
basically
lift him
trying
up,
to RKO him.
do a
yeah,
spin,
something like that.
and then
RKO.
No,
Watch out! Watch
Do
out!
the
Watch out!
Stone Cold Stunner on him.
There it is. The Stone Cold
Exactly.
Stutter.
All right, so yeah, all right. And this, so this I just like sort of keep slamming in the ground, make an unarmed melee strike against the creature. So if I'm making an unarmed melee strike, does that mean that that also takes the multiple attack penalty since it's rolling an
Yes.
attack, or?
Yeah, I would think.
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's not awful. Okay, all right.
Your suplex, blah 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 blah. Unarmed strike against a melee creature you have grabbed or restrained. Yep. Okay.
It should be agile though, so only at -4.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic.
Okay. Let me see.
Just for the
real
sake of
quick.
you suplexing this thing onto the ground, I am going to move both of you just a little bit up.
Okay.
Yo, that makes this even. I like to imagine if he succeeds, he takes the thing up and he like drops both of them off.
Or well,
Like
you
pile
have them
driving them.
grabbed. We're not going to move you yet until we see how this goes.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Let me think. So with question being, since I have the hand wraps again,
Mhm.
and they have my emblazoned armaments image etched into them. It gives it a +1 status bonus to damage rolls. So that's strictly just damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I'm just making sure that I'm ticking all of my boxes here real quick.
I don't see the hand wraps in your on your character sheet.
They're not on his like stat thing, but they are in his inventory.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's why my unarmed attack is on par with like my other weapons and whatnot in terms of like bonuses.
Yes.
So it's not the fingerless gloves of dexterous blows; it's the hand wraps of mighty blows, correct?
I mean, yeah, it's
that's just a
technically
rename,
supposed to be
same
that.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Damn, get your shit yoinked.
Yep. There you go. Now everything is should be the way it should be.
Okay. Well,
And was there there was runes on it already, or?
Yeah. So it's my emblazoned armament feat.
Oh,
It
yes.
comes
Like
with
that cleric
+1.
feat. So
That's
yeah,
right,
it gives
that's
a
right.
+1 status bonus to damage rolls. Okay. All right. Anyway. Ciao. You bitch.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
You have a hero point if you want to spend it here.
Yes, everybody
Yeah,
has one hero point.
I very yeah. But I'm burning that hero point immediately. We're not doing this.
Mhm.
Nice.
All
Roll
right.
it.
So let's roll out again.
Come on, I believe.
Come on, we gotta the first. I don't care if the next like 5 suplexes are shit rolls. The first one has to be good.
You got to do it for the culture.
Come on. There we
That's a way to
go.
do it for the culture. That's a
Do
crit.
it.
Yeah.
And that's a crit, so I get the 2d6 bludgeoning, right?
Yep, and this thing is knocked prone.
He's
Oh, baby.
incredible.
All right. Well,
Gorgeous roll.
okay. Well, there's that. Does the does the +1 to my with my wraps count towards that or no?
I'm not. I think it's.
it's-
I don't think it does, but
It
fuck
counts
it,
towards
that's
my
cool.
unarmed. It counts towards my yeah. It counts towards my
Oh,
unarmed strikes.
That is
so
true.
Is it to hit though? Is it to damage? Does it
+1
mention that?
status bonus to damage
It's
rolls.
the damage.
The damage. Okay, so you would get the extra 1 on top of that.
Oh,
All right,
baby,
so that's
12 damage.
that's 12 then,
Okay.
max
and-
roll me.
and that's only 2 of my 3 action points. I might as well I mean, shit, I don't know. Let me think. Okay, no, realistically, if I just had made like the first attack, you said I just made it,
Yes.
or that's exactly what I needed. So that would
Yeah,
have that
21.
was what, a 21? Okay,
Mhm.
so realistically, attacking again is not gonna work because, well, I mean, I guess unless I crit. Well, I guess that doesn't
also
matter.
this thing, I believe. Oh, and when the strike's successful, you immediately release your hold. So I'm going to untoggle the grabbed status, but it is prone,
Okay.
so that does affect
So
its
you do.
AC.
You only need to hit a 19 because it's off guard, but that's still.
Right.
I mean, positioning might be useful if you don't want to do anything. You know, getting to a more advantageous place.
Let me think.
Hmm?
Okay. The last thing that I will instead use my last point to cast my shield cantrip.
Nice.
So, yeah, raise magical shield of force. Counts as using a raised shield action. Give me a +1 circumstance bonus to AC until the start of the next turn.
All right.
Very nice.
And it doesn't require a hand to use, which is really nice when I want to grapple and suplex things.
Very good.
I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this thing here now? Sorry. Why is the one in the cart? Okay. I wasn't sure if that was...
That was not intentional.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
All right. That's all your actions?
Yes.
All right. Next up is this creature that's between Hadar and Ace.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is not very happy. This thing is going to use an action where you see it take off and hover to about 20 feet in the air.
Okay.
So it is effectively out of your guys' reach.
I can jump
For
that.
Our melee reach, at
Your
least.
melee reach, at least.
Yeah. I do have a
Um,
throne. Yeah.
And you see that its eyes kind of flash a little bit. I need Ace, I need you to make a will save.
What the fuck?
I can do that for you, brother man.
Uh-oh.
Will save. That's bad.
Oh my.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and hero point that.
Probably a good idea.
Good idea.
Well, that's probably still a crit
That-
fail. Oh well.
Not good.
It's not a crit fail,
We take
Okay.
We
Okay.
take those.
It's better.
but you see that you look down at the ground and you see that the shadow that's being cast from the sun. Or you look at the shadows that are being cast on the ground, and you see this creature's shadow that is on the ground next to you, probably around this area here. Its shadow transforms to look like yours.
Oh fuck.
Looking better, buddy.
It's going to use its next action to dive back down at you, Ace. And you see it open up its massive maw, and you see the fangs that are still also dripping with blood from its last kill.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to try to bite you.
That makes sense.
Um,
Does it have an act? Never mind. Sorry.
It's a 20 to hit.
Ha! Imagine doing all that just to miss.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, it's a miss. Sorry.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all.
So do I have like a condition or anything, or I just happen to see my shadow look?
You just happen to see your shadow. It's not satisfied with the fact that it missed biting you, so it's going to try again.
Wait. So it went up, did the thing.
Oh, no,
Is that
right,
one
that's
act?
three. That's three actions.
Okay.
Never mind. You're good. My apologies. That's the end of its turn.
It just magically gave itself 4 actions.
I was like,
Yes.
wait a damn minute.
All right. Next up in the encounter is this fella.
So is it back down on the ground by us now?
It is back down on the ground by you guys, so I will give it the off-guard status once again.
Love it.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, so now it's this fella's turn.
That was scary.
It is going to target the tasty little morsel that's still sitting on the cart.
Well, mortal works too.
Mortal works too. Vaeri, this thing is, after it rips the canvas off and sees you, a perfectly sized snack, it is going to reach out with its jaws and attempt to bite you.
It has no clue the hell that it just wrought upon itself.
30 to hit.
Wow.
Well, that's a crit.
What the hell?
I spoke too soon.
What the fucking hell?
They're crazy, dude.
Holy shit.
15 points of damage. Well, 15 plus 8. Because 8 plus 7 is 15, and then...
Oh.
Yes. What did it roll? Whoopsies. Oh, yeah, I rolled an 8 on the die. So, yeah, it would be 15 plus 8, so 23 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's bad, but not the worst.
It has
Don't
2
worry.
more actions.
Fuck, never mind, we're screwed.
Just survive long enough and then stay within melee range and I got you.
Stand proud.
It's going to take another chomp out of you. I don't know what else to say.
Oh,
I took
God.
the extra there, so it's I've got correct hit points right now.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
18 to hit.
That misses.
All
Oh,
right.
thank fuck.
Oh
boy.
And then this thing is going to use its last action to do something similar. It's going to fly up to where it's 20 feet in the air. And I need Vaeri to make a will save.
Come on, baby. You're not scared of nothing. You're a dragon.
All right.
Yeah, I am.
You pass. You're good.
Nice.
And that is its turn. Vaeri, you're up.
All right.
Get his ass.
Yeah, I was gonna do something else, but I think we'll do this instead. I am going to cast True Strike
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
with my
Okay,
first
okay.
action. And then we'll cast a 2-action Scorching Ray.
Okay. That's 2
Does that
bolts.
give you advantage on both?
That's 2 bolts. I think I only get it on the first one.
I believe
that's
that's
fine.
correct.
Yeah, next time I can attack roll.
Yep.
So I'm going to use that against the one in front of me here.
So that's
Right.
good.
Mm.
Twenty
Roll the
misses.
second one. Is the second roll for that?
Right.
Ooh.
Woof.
All right.
Man, it is not Scorching Ray's day.
And it had no penalties for being next to Solus.
They both would have hit either other target.
You're hitting the one next to Solus?
Sorry, this one right here.
Oh, the one above you. Okay.
That one didn't have any penalties, correct?
Correct.
Okay. The other one is going to be this guy over here.
You got it.
Yeah, no.
Come on, come on,
Get
come
him,
on.
get him, get him.
Hey.
That's a crit. No, it's not a crit, but it'll hit.
All right. So roll the damage for that one,
Oh,
and
awful
then make
close to
sure
a
it
crit,
does
though.
correct. This should be 4d6 damage coming through.
Holy crap.
Get him.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Very
There we go.
Very
nice.
cool.
How
Very
does this look when you basically immolate this thing?
So I near missed the one in front of me with one hand, and I turned behind me to the hurt one, and the other blast finally connects and just hits the front and just ignites feathers all along it.
Very good. And you see this burning corpse just drop from the height that it was hovering and just crash to the ground and begin smoldering.
Right, that's my actions.
All right, Ace, you're up.
Alright. Hold on, I gotta measure some stuff. If the cart has no top on it, can I just hop over it? Is that a thing I can do?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Alright. So I am going to bend time
Whoa.
to sorry, I got the wrong thing selected. To stride here for free. Making this one between Solus and I off guard.
That is correct.
Quick,
And
somebody get a
then-
sound clip of the sound that plays when Dio uses the world.
Is that good
And
enough?
then
The world.
Close enough.
Oh, that's what you wanted.
you know, can I point something
Both.
out? And it's okay. It's my own fault for not remembering.
Yeah.
My crit from earlier should have also had a deadly D8 involved.
Ah,
That's my fault for not noticing. But
Totally
just for the
fine.
future,
Dang.
I gotta remember.
We got all these cool new powers now.
The deadly D8 does not double on a crit, I believe.
Right, but it would have
Okay.
been an extra D8.
Yes. Okay.
Then we. You know what? I don't. What are the odds you'd let me just make that a stride?
You want to burn an action point on moving
Because
over there?
I can't think of a third action.
I mean, if you would like to, yeah.
Yeah, call that just a stride, and I'll keep the. What do you call it?
The thing.
The bend time for later, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna go for him with the small sword.
All right.
Good.
27 will hit.
27 to hit, baby. Give me 8 plus 5 for 13.
So at what point do you not get your sneak attack?
If I ever attack something that's not off guard.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. Awesome.
So that's 13 damage.
You got it.
And then I think
I'm hearing something.
somebody's going off in the background.
Yeah, something's popping off in somebody's back.
And then you know what? I think I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go for a. I'm gonna do quick draw and strike with a card for agile
Okay.
on the same one.
Go for it.
Come on, baby. 23
23 hits.
for 10 plus 11 for 21.
21.
21.
Oh yeah, great turn. I like to imagine that I did like the car hood slide over the cart. You know?
All right.
It's not an over on the card anymore.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right. Next up is going to be this fella who is currently prone on the ground.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I believe it is an action point to stand. I could be corrected.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
fantastic. So he is no longer prone, which means that it is no longer guard either. It is going to flank Solus as its second thing.
Yeah, whatever.
And then for its third thing, it is going to try and antler you.
Stand strong, my friend.
It's a 32 to hit. I need to change to where you are off guard just to see if that makes it a crit.
I
or
mean,
not.
it's gonna be
Either way.
it's gonna be a crit either way.
Yeah, your current armor. Well, yeah, your current armor class is 18 because you're off guard. So, yeah. 30,
Yeah, but even if it was 20, it would be a crit, right?
yeah.
Stand strong, my
It would
friend.
be a crit.
All right, so it is a crit.
It's fine.
Let's roll yonder damage.
That's okay.
So
we can
that
handle
is
that.
12 plus 7 plus 6. So 13 plus 12, that's 25 points of damage.
Oh no.
We can take that. We can take that.
Oh no.
And that is its turn. Hadar, you're up.
Okay.
How much? You said 25, right?
Correct.
I kind of take a little step over here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with my magnum opus. La 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 la. That all looks good. Go ahead. 13. No wait. 26.
26 is a hit.
All right. We do damage. Yeah, I know not to add that thing, but I do add Megaton Strike. So I understand that now. Strength modifier, yes.
Solus.
13.
13 points of damage.
Yes.
All right, it's still kicking.
I will command. I will spend one action to command.
I got yeeted.
And I'll tell it 1-2 strike combo.
Oh.
So
Whoa.
I spend one action to make it command it to do one action, because otherwise all it does is defend itself on its turn. We roll to hit. Its roll to hit is not as good, but on the chance that it might hit.
Of course.
Does it accrue
There you
multiple
go.
attack penalty?
It has 2 unarmed strikes. One of them is harder, but is just like normal, and the other one is less hard, but it has agile on it.
So, but
So
that
it
last
does-
one should be at -4. It still hits. I just want to.
Oh,
Yeah, because
isn't it?
multiple attack
Oh,
penalty.
sorry. There's a button for that. Sorry, I've
You're
never
fine.
No.
attacked more than once in a turn as a character yet.
You're all good.
So let me just roll that. Do I roll
Let me-
that again,
let
or
me make
just
it-
You don't have to. We can just take 4 off the roll,
take 4
which would
off
be
the
a
roll?
21, which is a hit.
21.
21.
Does it hit?
Yeah, it does hit.
Okay. The other one doesn't though.
Right.
No.
Okay. And then we just do. See, like it's the difference between like I think one is
Very nice.
One's piercing and one's bludgeoning, I think.
and then like one is a D6, and then I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah. Yep.
7.
7. Still kicking.
Jesus.
Poopy.
Solus, get his ass.
And for once, I do not raise shield.
Holy.
Let's see if that decision comes back to haunt him.
He's dead.
Solus, you're
Everyone's
up.
gonna attack.
Actually, here you go. No, wait, what? How do I unraise the shield?
Right click, I believe.
No, one hand, 2 hand. I don't understand. Sorry, I'm flooding the thing with all that stuff. I'm
You're
just
fine, buddy. I'll take care of it for you.
yeah. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Okay.
Let's see. Your steel shield. You're sheathing it or dropping it?
I'm
well,
not
you wanna-
dropping it. I'm just
He's just
and I'm
not
not
raising
cheating it either. I just don't have raised shield at the moment.
Okay, yeah. Then you just put it as one hand, and raised shield isn't it doesn't apply.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Okay.
Solus, you're up.
Come on, baby. Let's see what
Okay.
Lucio can do.
So, the question is, I can only cast 1 spell per turn, right?
For the most part, yes, unless it is a
Can I cast 2 healing spells in the same turn? Is my question.
if you have the action economy to be able to do so, yes.
Okay. All right, that's fine then. What I will do is was that one above me before?
No,
Or
it was not. It was down
No.
here.
okay. Let's see. If I look at both of them, which one seems more? It seems like they've got more owies.
I think the one between us definitely
Yes,
does.
the one between you and Ace for sure.
And it has the added benefit
Yeah.
of being next in initiative. So if you take him out, we get 2 turns before.
All right.
The
So
next
here's
guy.
what I'm gonna do. Right. I think, I think I'm okay. So what I'll do is, first thing I will do, just to make sure that everything goes good.
Mhm.
I am going to cast one of my heals. Since Vaeri is within 5 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to just spend 1 action point to cast heal on Vaeri.
Okay.
And Oh, I just roll since it's healing. Okay.
Mhm.
You hit him.
Is that healing? Wait, hold on. No, that's fine. Okay, the UI is just a little weird. Okay, yeah, I guess I just roll it. Okay, that's fine. Ka-chow for... Alright, you get 8 health back.
Yeah.
We're the same!
Let's go. Solidarity,
Twinsies.
baby.
Twinsies. Alright.
All right.
And then this this unlucky motherfucker who happens to be sandwiched in between basically all of us
Yeah.
is gonna get a face full of Lucille.
Get it.
Let's see
Finally.
Lucille in action for the first time in
Yes.
a long time.
Yeah,
Do you want
Oh,
to? It's up to you. Do you want to use the action to make it?
that's exactly what I was going to pull up. So here's what we're gonna do, right? All right. So hold on, I actually got to get it up here. Okay, so I can. All right, so yeah, I can use a special action while holding the hammer to transform the sparks into lightning bolts. How does that work as far as my action
I'm
economy?
gonna say that it's an activation word. I think. So whatever
Okay,
whatever you think the activation word should be, since Cinnamon has given ownership to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, don't know.
One word.
Okay, but will that take an action to do?
Yes,
Or
using
is it- okay.
doing that to make it to electrify it will take an action.
Okay. Let me think. Yeah, screw it. Why not? All right. So, what's a good activation word?
One word, one syllable, if you can.
Oh yeah. That's the only way to go.
Smash.
It's perfectly cromulent, man.
Yeah.
Ah, perfectly cromulent.
You raise Lucille to the sky and you yell smash, and you see you see that the sparks that are kind of crackling around it, you see this flash of lightning as now it is just these bolts that are just constantly like whipping around it.
Oh, that's rad, dude.
And you see the lightning actually knock some of the dust off of Lucille's business end.
Okay, she's coming alive, baby.
All right. So then I'm going to I'm gonna swing on that poor unfortunate soul that is sandwiched amongst us all.
Let's see
Amongst
it.
us?
Come on,
Oh
baby.
my
What
God.
a fucking debut for Lucille.
That is
Absolutely
good
fucking
stuff.
poetic.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Okay, now
Love
okay,
it.
before we do a bunch of number calculations here,
Uh-huh.
does that count towards the 1d6 electricity damage as well?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. All right, so let's roll damage first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just imagining right now. I know
Oh,
it's
no,
supposed to
okay.
be Smash, but I'm imagining the Flash Gordon theme. Like it goes
Flash.
speed ramp. Yeah, it goes speed ramp, and you just he Solus holds up the hammer, and he just goes mash, and then like the thing crackles with electricity, and he goes wow 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 wow.
Yeah, the Flash Gordon theme song, not copyrighted, is playing in the
Is
background.
that it?
Yeah.
No. It's not supposed to be +1. Okay, never mind. Hold on. All right. It's
It
got the.
has a
I'll
potency
just turn
plus
the.
Roan rune.
Yeah. Well, no. It's automatically doing the 1 electricity damage. So I'll just turn it off and we'll roll the
Yeah.
1d6 electricity
Roll it
separate.
separate. Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
It's like an AoE electricity damage, right?
No, it's just
Ah,
to
worth a shot.
It's just on hit.
creature. Yeah.
The AoE would be cool, but
So
Alright.
8 plus 3 plus 6, so that's 17 off the rip.
okay, and then 1d6
Nice.
electricity.
2d6 electricity.
Well,
Oh,
1d6 plus max.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
another
9
9,
points of
right?
electricity on top of the, what did I say, 17?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so that's 26 points of damage.
Come on, baby.
Nice.
How do you end this thing?
I mean,
yeah, buddy.
clearly I smashed the fucking thing. So I take the hammer, raise it up in the air, yell smash. Electricity starts pouring from the damn thing. fucking you hear like through the fire and flames from Dragon Force playing in the background as I swing the damn
Jeez.
thing
Okay,
down
thing again.
and just right into its skull.
Yeah.
I want to cleave its face in.
You got it.
Absolutely.
I don't know why it's jumping around. All right. Yes, absolutely. You smash Lucille into the first time, her first taste of action in an untold amount of years.
I kind of
And-
imagine the rest of the party giving pause, even in the middle of battle, just for a second to kind of go, whoa.
Yeah.
And when the head of Lucille connects with the head of this creature, you see the lightning jump through its body.
Oh.
It gives off that scene from Home Alone.
Jeez.
And it doesn't last long. It's very quick, but you do see it, and the creature just falls and slumps onto the ground, and you see that there is smoke coming off of him.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
That crack, like the static electricity pop, just
Mhm.
times 20.
Exactly. Yes.
And it's dead, so give me my AC back.
Somebody tripped the breaker on this fella.
Yeah.
All
It
right,
was
you're-
me. I did it on purpose.
no
Oh,
longer off
put
the-
him back. He's not done.
He's not. Or wait,
No, that's it.
that
No,
is it.
he's
You gotta-
done.
No,
That
no,
was-
I am.
that was all
That's
three.
he is done. Sorry, my bad.
You're good. Vaeri, you are up.
Come on, baby. You got this.
Let's see. There's just the one left.
Just the one left.
Lucille was thirsty for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, that 20 was fate.
Yeah.
That was Cinnamon's blessing.
For real.
All right, so we'll go ahead and continue the electricity theme and cast Horizon Thunder Sphere.
Whoa. Horizon Thunder Sphere. Is that like Rasengan?
What? Kinda, yeah.
Rasengan.
Actually, first we're gonna cast True Strike again.
Nice.
Then we'll cast Horizon
Yeah.
Thunder Sphere.
Smart.
Fantastic. All right. Okay.
So we're just doing the 2-action version.
Mm-hmm.
First roll.
Nice.
Whoa.
You can
Probably
roll
don't
for
need the
nat
second
20.
one, but we'll check it anyway.
See if it crits.
Yeah, roll that guarantee crit. Oh,
Does not. All right.
It does not crit, but you do hit him.
Patrick Bateman .gif.
Oh no.
Ooh. That's the good stuff.
All right.
Nice.
12 electrical damage.
Yes.
Yep. So do a
Okay,
Rasen gun with a ball of electricity and then throw it at it.
I believe that's called a Chidori, not to be the biggest weeb of all
That is the
time.
Chidori, you're correct.
That's true. That's
Oh
true.
my
My
gosh.
weeb card is revoked.
that's okay.
Oh.
I don't know or care about the difference because I never watched Naruto past the first season.
Hey.
All right. Is that your actions, Vori?
That's my actions.
Fantastic. Ace, you're up.
I'm a simple man. I do one thing.
I
I go
stand.
5. Well, I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And a
Oh.
stab.
Off guard. Oh shit, here he goes back on his bullshit.
No. I move first.
And then a stab. 25.
25 is gonna hit.
Nice. Good shit.
10 plus.
Damn.
Damn. 10 plus 7 for 17.
17. He's still up, but he's hurting.
I'm going to follow it up with an agile card strike.
There you
All
go.
right.
Twenty-three.
23 will also hit.
Wow.
4. 7 plus.
That fucking sneak attack.
Yeah.
6 for 12, 13, sorry.
13 total?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you end it?
Yay.
Maybe. I mean, after the brilliant display by Solus, I kind of get a little jealous. I get a little green with envy. So I kind of bum rush past him, right? Wait for him. Still use his big body as a distraction for the flying creature, before just coming in with like one slash across with the sword, and then I spin my whole body around using the momentum to come across with the card right at their throat.
Absolutely.
And just slice it open.
Very good. Very, very good, you guys. That was excellent. This encounter is officially over.
Wow! That was a phenomenal encounter.
That was a lot of fun. Go ahead and give yourselves 160
That was easy.
XP.
Yes, sir.
Hey. 160, that should put us to
466.
466.
466.
21.
Gorgeous.
Excellent work. All right, so you've got the bodies of these 3 creatures at your feet.
Load them in the cart, baby. That's worth something.
It is.
You
Arcana
never know.
or occultism check to figure out what these things are.
All right, that's smart. While you're doing
you
that,
do recall knowledge for sure.
while he does that, can I treat his wounds or try to?
Yeah.
that would be appreciated.
Excellent. All right. Yeah, that will do that. All right, so you look over this thing and you identify it as a periton. These beasts are capable of mindfuckery, as with their ability Mimic Shadow, and they also have an ability, once they have killed something and eaten its heart, it heals.
Okay,
And
but are
anybody
they
who
edible?
sees that happen has the chance of becoming frightened.
Not me.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about it in particular?
I can see if they're edible.
Well, I was thinking more of how many of them are generally living together or in an area, and if they have any particular weaknesses or anything like that.
They typically they are often found in flocks. But they're very kind of brutal with who they determine as their alpha. If the alpha were to make a mistake in front of the rest of the flock, that would erode its perceived power. Then the rest of the flock will tear them apart.
Damn.
Yeesh.
It's just like high school, man.
So they very much are they prioritize if you're strong you can lead us, but if you're not, you're dinner.
Yeesh.
Hey,
Like that.
hey, Betty, give yourself 11 HP.
Thank you.
Nice.
Can I also attempt that on Solus?
As you begin to pile these things into the cart, the one that Ace kind of slashed open, you go to lift it and you feel that it's a little bit heavier than the others.
No, the last time I went in a creature, we went here. No.
I'll do it.
Perfect.
Solus volunteers as tribute.
All right, you're gonna
Well,
reach
checks
in
the
and
corpse.
root around. You check inside the corpse and you feel what feels like another humanoid body.
Oh, hell no.
And the humanoid body is holding very closely onto a small chest.
Oh.
That's gross. How big are these things? They're medium?
They are medium.
I'm assuming it's like the corpse of a small humanoid then?
Yeah.
They ate a Vaeri earlier.
Oh no.
They got greedy and they paid for it. I would like to take this lovely little gift of a chest and we'll see if it opens.
It is. You pull the chest out from the corpse and it has a lock on it.
You need some help there?
At the risk of getting in trouble for punching the lock open, Solus just turns and holds the chest up to 8.
I kind of beckon Vaeri over. I go, I need your assistance with this.
I believe that we can figure this one out.
Yeah, so I'm assuming we just do it like we did before. Aid check, then. Beautiful. Not
There's
quite
the
a
aid
crypt.
check.
Beautiful. Love it.
Yeah.
Thievery. Thievery.
You got this.
No, I rolled the wrong one, but it's the same number.
Okay. +1 circumstance bonus. Nat 20 for
Hey.
33.
God damn, you didn't need to do that.
I imagine I get in there and I go, wait a fucking minute. This lock sucks. Toss it aside.
Very good, very good. Very
What
good,
is
very
this? A lock for babies?
Oh,
All
baby,
right.
what's in it? Let's open it up.
You open this thing up, and you see inside a lesser healing potion.
Nice.
Gorgeous.
Does anybody want to take a claim on that?
That's all,
I mean,
y'all.
I already have a bunch, but
I have one too. That's if anybody wants to drink it right now, you could.
Yeah.
Got a minor, but I could take the lesser.
Totally up to y'all. I got no claim on that.
I'm a walking murder healing machine, so like it doesn't bother me in the least.
Yeah, why don't you take it? You do a lot of healing. Like
Well, I
healing
mean-
others and healing of yourself.
Yeah, I think he meant he specifically doesn't need it.
Oh.
I think is what he was.
Yeah, basically. I don't need it because I mean I've got a bunch of
feel
heal
like
spells. I've got
Just,
healing
yeah,
potions.
go ahead and give it to me. I've got the
I was gonna
pouch.
say if nobody's got interest in it, I think Hadar's the way to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fair
I got
enough.
the pouch. It's fine.
Alright.
If
I
Do I
will.
give-
I'll move it over to you.
okay, cool.
What else?
Also inside, you find a porcelain vase that is inlaid with gold.
Ooh.
Hello.
Loot.
Mm-hmm.
Into the bag we go.
Anybody want to try like a recall knowledge check? Like we know it might be worth something, but is it magical?
Detect magic.
You got
You-
that?
I've got detect magic.
I couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah, sure. Detect magic. Go.
It isn't the vase is not magical.
Thank
looks really
God,
pretty.
no vase weasels.
Also inside is a moonstone.
Ooh.
Moonstone.
Yeah. There's also 175 silver.
Okay.
Wow. So 17.5 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
And you also find a spell scroll.
Ooh.
Oh.
I can't use that.
I'm assuming that we'll have to check and see what type of spell it is.
Can you put the moonstone in chat? I'm interested to see what that.
Moonstone, here we go. I don't know
Excuse
how
me.
to put it in chat from here, but it's basic. It's nothing special. It's literally just a pretty rock.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But
A pretty rock worth money.
Yeah, it is worth money. That is correct.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So you could sell that. And the do this one. Okay. You find the scroll of a spell called Cup of Dust.
But dust.
Cup of Dust. You curse the target with a thirst no drink can quench.
Oh.
The target must attempt a fortitude save.
Oh.
If it
Forget-
fails, the creature is immediately affected by thirst as if it hadn't had a drink in days. It becomes fatigued and takes a d4 of damage each hour that can't be healed until it quenches its thirst. but no amount of drinking can quench the
Oh.
creature's thirst during the spell's duration.
That's
The
miserable.
duration
God.
is a full day.
Oh,
Yo.
It is literally it's literally the pocket sand of spells.
holy
No,
shit.
it's the fucking the curse that the one guy had in Constantine, where he just literally drowns himself
Oh,
because he's sitting there. Nothing will quench your thirst, and you're just drinking water and just housing water.
ugh, that sounds awful.
Yeah,
I'm glad we got that and not them.
yeah.
Brew.
And for a normal person, not an adventurer, that's gonna kill them long before the day is up.
Yeah. Dang.
Who wants that?
I can't cast spells, so
Probably Vaeri.
I can use the scroll, yeah.
Yeah, you can go
go
for
It's
it.
in
'Cause I think at this point it would be between you or I, and you probably have better.
I don't know. It just seems like a kind of a
Vaeri will
cool
have less
thing.
qualms
Yeah.
about using that spell.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say seems more like the vibe.
Yeah,
Seems like the kind of cool thing Vaeri would do.
yeah. It seems a bit right.
All right. Well, that
Changes to
was
say cup of dust.
certainly interesting.
It's a cup of dirt.
Cup of dirt.
It's a
Yeah.
cup with dirt in it.
All right. So yeah, that officially takes you guys 100% out of the combat theater.
I'm gonna
All
throw
right.
a quick prayer and a quick, sign of respect up to the RNG gods for letting me roll them straight boulders today.
I honestly same.
Lucille, though,
The
right?
the crit the
Like,
crit suplex and then the crit Lucille
real
like
and true.
somewhere, somehow, Cinnamon's tail wags just like a whole bunch, and he really doesn't understand why, but he's really happy about it.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely. Yeah, so you bag these corpses and you are within sight of Holbeck.
Holy. Do y'all know y'all got, deer, bird, antler, wolf,
Thing.
horrible suck your shadow up creatures? Just that fucker sucked my shadow up. That's not
Ugh.
It
that's
didn't
not
suck
okay.
your shadow, it just transformed it to look like yours.
Oh, that makes it okay. What the fuck?
It literally manipulated the thing that like you work in all the time.
Well, but like,
It's
you know
like
what the thing is?
it's like if somebody came in and like broke your window at your house and then was just like, no, this is fine.
Go, what the hell, man? That's mine.
Y'all ever got your shadow sucked? That's fucked up.
Uh,
All right, yeah.
I
So,
guess
like,
we're looking
how-
for a... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, how close are we to the town?
You guys are probably about half an hour away.
Oh, all right. I'm
Right,
gonna
okay.
treat
Not enough for long
Solus's
rest.
wounds while we roll a little bit, or
Okay.
try to.
Absolutely.
What is that? Medicine check?
Yeah.
What's your medicine?
+7.
Okay. I mean, it's fine. I have +10 in medicine. I don't know if it would make a
I
difference.
mean, we can both do it, I suppose. I could. I mean, if you'd want to just roll it, I could aid you.
Yeah, we could do that. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh,
probably-
I'm repairing the cart for this like half hour on our way there.
Wow, I made it worse. Sorry, buddy.
Mm,
You have a +9 now, actually.
all right.
Well,
All right. That's fine. I'm definitely not gonna stab myself at all.
You know, of all the things to nat 1, I'll take it.
Yeah.
You know what? It's fine.
Beautiful.
Damn.
All right.
Gil,
work.
can I ask a question?
What's up?
What would have happened if I kept my critical failure on the will save?
Nothing.
Fuck.
Or wait, no, I think there actually was a thing. Let me.
I was gonna. You made me make a will save with no penalty for failure.
Let me look at it real quick again. I just closed the.
Fail.
the
You just
page
didn't
for
crit
it.
fail.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I did, and then I re-rolled it.
Yeah, no, there's actually nothing here for a critical fail. It would just
That's
have been a
wild.
regular failure.
I should have just kept it, man.
I mean, you never know. Sometimes with
No,
those things, it's
you
like
do
they-
not want to critically fail a will save. I know that.
Yeah.
So a critical success is 4d8
Mhm.
for the treat wounds, right?
Right.
Yeah. Unless you say retroactively that you were doing the DC 20. No, I'm kidding.
I'll take the 15 health. That's fine.
Beautiful.
I'm imagining Ace is like trying to heal, but like we're in a wagon.
Yeah, the thing's
And-
kind of bumping around. I
Yeah,
stabbed
and like
him
so
once
he's
on
like messing
accident.
with like a wound, and like we hit a
My
rock,
bad.
and he like sticks his thumb like
Ah.
further in the wound.
My
Like
bad.
he's
That
just
was-
like, oh shit, I'm sorry. Jeez, God.
As you do, as you do.
Yeah.
Get over it. You're a big guy.
It's fine.
Yeah, and
It's fine.
you guys eventually arrive within the small town's walls.
Very nice.
Similar to
Fun
Yellow
and
Seed,
cool.
it is a very small farming community.
Can we look around and see if this place is absolutely just destroyed because of those fucking things flying around
Yeah.
outside?
Yeah, for real.
You look around and the buildings seem to be in pretty okay condition. You do see that somebody else is hauling one, like on like a little, like a wheelbarrow kind of thing.
Oh, let's follow that guy. See where he's taking it.
Yeah.
I assume he's taking it to a butcher or something, or whatever this
Carne
track
Sylvia.
you got playing right now, Gil. This track fucks.
Hell yeah.
I got all the music muted. Should I not have it muted?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Reminds me of Hunt.
If you were to if you follow this guy, it absolutely does lead to a butcher who has
Nice.
a lot of flanks hanging on the meat hooks. It seems from your initial observation that it's a regular thing to just eat these things here.
Yeah.
All right, I'll make an approach. Oh, did you want to?
I just have to make a comment. All right. So given the fact that we kind of had a little bit of trouble with 3 of those things, but these fucking dinky ass random farmers are just like farming these things for meat, like maybe we shouldn't fuck around with these.
You know
people.
what you said about the NPCs being stronger? This is your fault.
But
Yep,
no,
you did say
because
that.
it's supposed. No, that's not true. Because it was supposed to be that the NPCs were only stronger for me. Remember?
You are
Oh.
here, are you not? Get
Yeah,
out
but
of
it shouldn't
here.
affect you.
Get out of here.
Oh, okay.
Leave.
No,
No, don't leave.
come back.
Anyway,
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I guess I'll make an approach. I assume we're coming with the cart. I said, wow, looks like business is booming. We got 3 of them. Well, frankly, I don't know what they are, but they're yours
what you got
for-
there is a Periton. Those them things are delicious cooking. I'll tell you what.
I assume you buy the carcasses to skin and eat.
Yeah, I can skin the carcasses. I take whatever available meats that aren't too badly damaged. I can whip them up for you. Ain't no trouble. It's gonna come out to 5 silver per carcass to process all of it for you.
They're yours.
Oh, you don't want anything from it?
I kind of look to the party with like a.
'Cause typically people bring them to me and then I butcher them and so they can have the meat and they can have the pelts. But if you're just selling these to me, then I mean we can absolutely do business in that way too.
did we ever divvy out that 175 silver? By the way.
Not yet.
No.
Yeah. I just leave it to. I just.
It
leave
would like
alone.
one dinner's worth.
Yeah.
I mean, I can hold on to it because I got party supply.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give me a
that
second.
works.
So plus 175 silver. Nice. Does anybody in the party speak up that they want any part of these?
I mean, maybe
Like one
like
dinner's worth, yes.
Yeah, like maybe a couple steaks or something for just to keep our rations up, and then
Yeah.
you said that he said that we could get like their pelts and whatnot too, right?
Yeah, I mean, speak up. Talk to the man.
Could we make anything out of the pelts? Question. I guess that's a Hadar question.
What's that?
I mean, we might be able to use them
Can we
to like refurbish the overhang.
Well, yeah, I guess there's that. But like, could we make anything out of like the pelts for these things? You think?
You can make anything, any number of things out of fur, or I mean, I could tan leather. But yeah, I mean, it's very rudimentary supplies. I can make better things. The antlers could be nice for handles and arrowheads and things like that. Toggles, buttons, that kind of thing.
I turn back to the man and I say, "Sorry, I spoke a little too quick without consulting my party.
We had a conversation in our heads. It's fine.
We'll take the antlers and dinner for tonight, but other than that, they're yours."
All right, I'll how about this? I'll cut you a deal. I'll give you let's see, for each carcass, that's I'm gonna say that's about 5 gold per carcass.
Whoa.
And I'll waive the process, and I'll keep 2 of the carcasses for myself, and I'll process the 3rd one and waive the processing charge. How's that?
Phenomenal. I greatly
And
appreciate
you get the
it.
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
absolutely.
So I'll get the 100% of 2 of them, and then I'll process the last one. That way, you guys have a couple dinners worth, and you have all of the everything else. So, all right. Let me get my little satchel here, and he reaches down. He pulls out 10 gold and hands it to you.
I appreciate it greatly.
And then he's like, all right, well, I'll get my boys out here to unload these for you. I'll get to work on your stuff. I should have it before nightfall.
Thank you. Is there a place we could stay for the night in this town?
Yeah, there's that little tavern. Well, it's kind of a stretch to call it a tavern. It's really just like, a couple rooms and a place where people like to meet and drink. It's more of a what city fellers would call a cafe.
That's all we need.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's hard to miss. It's the biggest building in the entire village.
Thank you very much. We'll meet you at nightfall.
All right, sounds good. He just kind of you see these younger gentlemen come out, and 2 of them each to a corpse, and they start like kind of carefully carrying it back into the workstation inside the butcher's shop.
Awesome. I get back and I hand each party member 2 gold.
Nice.
I kept 2 for myself and 2 for party supply. I'm not being.
Yeah. No, yeah. At this point, I just trust you to do the math.
I got y'all. I will not be stingy with the money.
You
Damn,
be
it's-
stingy with the mustard.
It's almost like we've been through enough that we're a cohesive group that trusts each other.
Oh my god, we're a party.
What? Get out.
Whoa.
As we're walking away, as kind of like Hadar is apt to do, like he's just like, antlers. I can use that in to take up napping again. Glass arrowheads are particularly diabolical against unarmored opponents, and obsidian knives are very good for leather processing. I might do that. Yeah, like he's just like thinking about crafting processes you could do like with an antler. Like, I don't know. This is dumb roleplay thing.
No,
That's
you're
cool.
good. So Solus would like to as we're like leaving to go to the tavern cafe, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Mhm.
Solus would like to like pat Hadar on the back just to get his attention while they're walking.
What's that?
Could you, with the pelt that we get from the corpse, could you make me a little like rucksack or carry bag type thing
You need to have
for
a
Fred? For Fred.
Oh, to carry your weasel friend.
Yes.
Sure, a small sling, maybe a pocket.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. I could make.
Yes.
I could fashion up something like that.
It's probably safer than in my pocket.
Absolutely.
You think?
And then he kind of makes like a motion, like sort of motioning to like the inside of his armpit. It's sort of like he goes, "There's a type of holster sling that kind of puts you right in a very protective area next to the rib cage. That could
Okay.
work."
Perfect.
Very good.
Yeah. That way, I can take the blow when Gil tries to kill my weasel.
Yeah. I figure if it's like right in there, kind of. Have you ever seen like the way a powder horn hangs on someone that's like a colonial guy?
I kind of know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. That little area, that kind of hollow area in your chest there, that's next to your rib cage. That's the most protective area I could think of to carry a weasel on you.
All right.
Or just, don't bring him into combat. That's also
Right. There's also that. Yeah.
I mean, you can't always plan for combat, but
You can't always plan.
And shortly, and during your talks, you eventually make your way to a tavern that has a very dingy little wooden sign out front that has a chicken that looks like it's taking its wings and doing like the prayer hands. And you read the name as the Thankful Chicken.
oh, I like this place.
Yeah.
I wonder if they.
As
knew
I
a
pass
chicken
the
thing.
sign, I put my hands together to him as well.
Yeah, and you make your way in, and true enough to the butcher's words, this place is okay. It is no clumsy cookie by any stretch or standard.
Well, what
Um,
is?
Right.
The table, the chairs look like they wobble. Some of the tables, one of the legs is supported by like a brick because the legs are uneven. And you see a very bored teenager kind of sitting over by what you would assume to be the desk, although it is large enough to where it could also be the bar as well.
You can't hear Hadar make an exasperated sigh because he doesn't breathe, but just like seeing the state of this place, he's just you can feel like the anxiety of this. Like he's just.
I almost imagine it's like when you're streaming and playing a hard game on your PC and you hear the fans start to go.
Yeah.
God, yes,
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah. It's that kind of thing. It's just like, oh.
Easy there, easy. You can fix things during the night. I'm sure they won't mind.
I never do.
Yeah, but he takes notice of you and goes, "Oh, hi. Welcome to the Thankful Chicken. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark here and assume that you guys are out of towners."
Yeah, a little bit out of town.
Oh, only a little bit.
All right. You looking for some drink? You looking for a place to stay? Maybe a little bit of both.
All of the above.
That's good.
All right. So rooms gonna be $2 silver a night. Drinks are pretty cheap. I mean, hell, usually it's just the old timers who like to come in here and have a bottle of shitty ass little whiskey that's been sitting on the shelf for years. So if you like that, you found your place. Unfortunately, we're fresh out of our stocks to do any simple like any little like frou drinks or anything like that. So it's pretty much just whiskey, ale, and water and milk. Those are kind of your options as far as drinks go. If y'all are staying here, I got rooms open, but only 2 total. So you guys, you might have to get comfortable with bunking up.
That's all right. We're used to it.
I look at Vaeri as we basically kind of have an arrangement at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 rooms. How long y'all planning on staying with us?
Kind of look back to the party. Probably just a night, right? I mean, we get our deal done with the butcher, and
Yeah.
we're moving on to the Wayfarers Exchange. That's what it's called, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Hit our
Just-
nods at that.
Just a night.
All right, 2 rooms for a night. So that's gonna be 4 silver.
I got it. I give him the 4 silver. I'll take that out of my.
Fancy pants, McGee over
Well, I
here.
did just put 175 silver in my inventory. I can spare it.
All right, much appreciated. I don't have keys for the rooms, but they kind of got you can borrow them from the inside. So there's your lock, I reckon.
Oh, that's delightfully frightful.
Yeah. Don't worry too much. This is basically
Scary
just a
thing in
town.
this town.
This is a town of old folks. I'm just here helping my grandpa out over the summer. He went off into the woods on a hunt, so he might be back before y'all get back. So before y'all leave.
Is he hunting those? I look back to the group, lost for the name again. Those creatures.
Wolf dog chimera thing.
Oh yeah, them peritons. Yeah,
They're that's just normal. That's around here.
we get our fair share of those little fuckers around here. But
Really?
it's pretty much what we subsist off of. Yeah.
That is damn impressive. I can't lie. They gave us quite a bit of trouble on our way in, but as you can see, we gave them more.
Hell yeah, brother. That's awesome. But
He gave him the hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
I know
yeah,
how to talk to the country folk.
Yeah.
Could you
Yeah,
hear the
my-
little twang come out in my voice?
Yep,
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, my grandpa's been hunting them some bitches since before I was born, so he knows a trick or two about dealing with them. He's he ain't nothing to be trifled with, and I'd say probably most of the old timers in this town could probably apply to the same.
I wouldn't dream of messing with them.
Oh yeah, he's pretty cool old man. He kind of has a way with kind of spinning stories that don't really reach an end because they keep branching off into different stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's got
I got
ADHD.
a feeling.
Yeah.
Well-
he always said something like that. He said that he went to the doctor, and the doctor said, I guess he said he had HD, and not just the one, but 80 of them. So well, anyway, yeah. So your rooms are right back there in the back. Let me know if you need anything. I'm out here pretty much all the time. So
Thank you.
and he just kind of like leans back in his chair, and he pulls his cloak over his eyes.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna head straight to the room.
There's a long pause, and he's just like, "Your table is broken. I'm going to fix it."
Not can I, not I'm going to fix it.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah. He just starts doing things.
The kid kind of like lifts a part of his hood so where you can see one of his eyes, and he goes, "Oh, you bit of a handyman kind of person yourself?"
You could say that, yes.
Oh well, shoot, that'd be awful appreciated.
Yeah. He starts, he pops out his tool that like kind of just, kind of comes out and starts just working on things.
Beautiful. This fool just
Yeah,
fixes
rescues.
everywhere he goes.
Hell yeah. By this point, it's getting it's a little bit after sunset. Like the sky still has kind of like that faint orangish purple glow, but night hasn't truly fallen yet.
I think
3
I'm
tables
just
and
chilling.
6 chairs later, this place looks pretty okay.
Risky friend.
I would say I tend to my own wounds, but you can't tend wounds that don't exist.
Hey.
Sorry.
It is a little mean that they
True.
like picked on the littlest person we have. Like they hit pretty hard. Like I was like, what the hell?
And
Yeah,
that's exactly why they got smashed with the electro hammer.
For real,
That's
dude.
true. That's true.
Gil, how much is a whiskey?
If you approach the bar and ask for a
Yeah.
whiskey, the guy goes, that metal feller with all y'all, he's just going around fixing a bunch of shit. As far as I'm concerned, you guys can drink for free here.
He does that, and he does a good job of it. So thank you.
Yeah, sure. He just kind of reaches behind him without getting out of his chair and grabs a bottle of whiskey and sets it on the counter and pushes it towards you.
Phenomenal, dude.
There you go, grab him and take him over to one of the fixed tables.
Yeah. Another loose nail. Wonders abound in this place.
Hadar is just locked in.
He's just like, it's just sort of like this neurotic thing that he has, but it's also like see a need, feel a need. Like Mr. Rogers always said, look out for the helpers. Like he is a helpful guy, but it's a compulsion at this point. Like
Right.
he just can't turn it off. He's just like, if he sits in a chair and the chair is wobbly, he's like, why is it like that? Why don't you take care of your things? Like
All right. So yeah, so Vaeri, you go over and you sit with your bottle of whiskey.
Lay out a Harrow spread.
Okay.
Nothing like some whiskey and Harrow, baby. That's the vibe.
yo.
True.
Plus, you gotta figure for a guy who can like enchant magical items, some simple carpentry is like just a nice, relaxing pastime. You know what I mean? That's I'm just
absolutely.
thinking out loud.
Yeah.
What does the cards say?
I think we should eat our own rations tonight.
Oh
No kidding.
Yes, this card here for in the present for the negative, it says it is a high match. It says sickness, which is plague, famine, or corruption of souls. So, I think rations tonight.
So no creature meat.
It's late. I probably wouldn't try it tonight. If I think we rush him, maybe we have a problem.
Oh, I thought we were meeting him tonight.
I thought it was tomorrow.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I thought it was tonight.
Oh, the butcher said he'd have it done by before sundown.
Oh, you did? Okay, I missed that.
I will pass on it tonight. The cards say.
Eating strange
Okay.
creatures can lead to strange outcomes.
In the future, though, we have the rabbit prince.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
He is battle is capricious and fickle, and anything can happen.
Yep, that's damn true. You can't argue with that.
All right. So with night beginning to loom, who's going to go and pick up the butcher's order?
I'll pick him up. I made the order.
Right on.
I'll go with to make sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's simple enough. You guys, the two of you return. He recognizes you guys instantly, of course. And he brings out a few satchels and sacks with your meats and your pelts. And he has tied the antlers onto one of the bags.
That's some mighty fine work. I appreciate your hospitality.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you for bringing some more of them sky rats back in here.
Hey, they came to us. We just did what we had to.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good shit. All right, I'm gonna go turn in for the night. I'm gonna go out on another hunt tomorrow, so I gotta get my rest.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep yourself safe, man.
Yep, you too. And he just kind of like, it does like the back stretch and just kind of starts hobbling into his house.
We'll have to preserve this meat some kind of way so it doesn't go rancid. I'll get started on salting and smoking it.
I kind of now that I got Hadar alone, I kind of want to talk to him alone on the way back.
Okay.
I want to kind of broach the subject lightly but like for myself and go, it's been a while and there's no rush. I just wanted to ask if there was any chance that his gun was repaired. Those creatures were a little out of our typical range, and having something like that would be... I think I'm ready.
It was repaired long ago. I was simply waiting for you to ask. And there it is, repaired, refurbished, brought back to working order. Not improved in any kind of way, like because you were kind of dancing around whether or not you wanted add-ons to it or other things.
So
you just simply repaired it.
There's two thoughts I have, and if you want to stick with this, that's totally fine.
Okay.
I was thinking, and I wouldn't be offended in character or as a player, I kind of want to like it'd be a slide pistol. There's no mechanical change, but you make the mechanism more like a revolver.
Yeah.
To make it more sleek and compact.
Well,
that way,
because
Hadar's taking it and not improving it, but just making it more modern, more...
I want to say the slide gun is a take on the like 1800s harmonica pistol.
It is.
Yep.
With cartrigeless ammo and yeah, it's sort of clunky, and if you don't align the cylinders quite right, you can misfire and things like that. So yeah, he would probably try to improve it if you gave him those notes.
I think just assume like I gave you free rein when we talked about it the first time. I was like, do what you
Gil,
will.
Do you care if
I think I talked.
He modifies it to make it look
this,
like that,
right, Gil?
What was the modification again?
Instead of a slide, it instead has sort of a cylinder on it, but it's not as advanced as a more modern style revolver from like the 1900s. It would be more like you advance the cylinder manually instead.
Right. So single action, still an action.
Single action,
like,
advance
the
the cylinder. Yeah. Mechanically, in Pathfinder terms, exactly the same as
it's just flavor.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's just,
yeah.
Yeah, totally fine.
Aesthetically, it's got a different form factor.
Okay,
right.
Absolutely. I have moved Kai's slide pistol into your inventory.
Let's go.
Yeah, and it's not just the pistol. He made like a very nice box made of ash with sort of a silver wire inlay. He put a nice stain on it. It's lined as sort of like like an ornamental piece in reverence of a friend. He not knowing whether or not you were going to use it at any point because it's not really your style. He just sort of set it up to be a treasure you could have.
Yeah, absolutely. One question, and I might be wrong. Was it not Mai?
It was Mai. Thank you.
Sorry.
You're totally fine. I was misremembering. I was one letter off.
Yeah. So the impression you got is that he did it right away as soon as you asked, but was waiting for you to be ready, essentially.
You see, as you present it to him, he kind of lets out like a slow, drawn out breath as he takes it in his hand. And
Hadar takes both the sacks of the meat, and then is simply just like, okay, we can go now.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And I slot it into the holster that I've been wearing with nothing in it.
Ah.
And we make our way back.
All right. You guys return to the Thankful Chicken. Is there anything that anything you guys would like to do before you guys rest for the night?
Before I stand down for 2 hours, I spend some time salting, smoking, and preserving this wild game meat.
Mhm.
Man, we have
I break down the antlers into more manageable chunks that I could throw into my pouch, and then I use the pelt to make that small weasel sling for Solus, and then I guess put the scraps in my scrap pile essentially.
Excellent. Anybody else?
Nothing else notable.
I don't think so. I'm just gonna go back to my room and kind of get a feel for the gun, the mechanics. You know, feeling out the barrel, the hammer, reflecting a little, I suppose.
Absolutely. Solus, anything for you?
Nah, not really.
All right.
Weasel time.
Weasel time.
Weasel time.
Weasel.
So you guys bed down for the night in this strange tiny town. And as sleep ultimately takes you, that is where we will end our session.
No. Wait, quick question. Sorry, I don't mean to.
Oh, let's go back.
Should I not be trained with this pistol?
I thought you were?
I don't know. It seems weird because I have strike +4.
Hmm.
Maybe we can figure it out later.
Yeah, we
but...
can figure it
yeah,
out
yeah.
later.
Just make sure you remember.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, yep. Now we'll end our session. All right. That's gonna do it for us tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to my players for joining me. Let's get once again. Let's go down the line. TVHEADD, say your thing.
Remember, kids, buy local, deal corporate.
Absolutely. Dawn, anything you want to throw out there and promote?
Shit. In like, depends on how long it takes to finish Valheim, but in like, I don't know, probably a week or two, somewhere along those lines, I am going to, the hyperfixation is going to take over, and I'm going to pivot to purely Final Fantasy XIV again for probably a while.
Hell yeah. All right, Ace.
Nothing big. I'm dancing around 300. Do me a favor. If you're not following me, I don't care if you watch. Just drop me a follow. I'm really trying to get over the 300.
Yo, if my viewers are not following my players, that is a crime against me. And
I think everybody in the chat.
That'll be 1,000 years dungeon. And
right.
I'm
That's
disappointed in you.
I
One of those is
appreciate
worse
it.
than the other easily. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in you.
Obviously.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. And then Vori.
Nothing particular to promote, but looking forward to more games.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Awesome. All right. We are going to raid into another Project Open Table founder. We're going to go see what Undead Commander's up to.
Very
Looks
nice.
like it is episode 4 of their Blood Hunt storyline.
Let's go.
So if you haven't had your fill of TTRPG action just yet, stick around for Undead. He's fantastic. He's wonderful.
That's right.
He's a
Let's
great,
go.
great person. Please go follow them and give them some swamp love. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this raid kicked off. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Keep saying bye for like 3 seconds. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome.
All right. We